Hello, hello. Ah, we
Hello,
are
everybody.
back to a
Live.
certain place, aka let me turn on the music now. A little nice theme we got going on here, as well as anybody who would like to explain what has happened last time. Gonna ignore that.
And Gary.
I don't know about you. I mean, I don't know what happened last session because I spent all my time trying to train a displacer beast.
There you go. Let's see. Let me refer to my notes here. It starts with "We're in the woods now, bitches." That's all I wrote. Apparently, I got sidetracked. No, it's not true. Let's see here. Team 1, composed of Mort, Sap, and Callum, were led by Aquarius into the woods, where they were then overcome by Dark Drow, a faction of the Feywild, who very politely took them captive and told them, "You work for us now." Very
Don't
threatening
forget
about.
that Sap started tripping on shrooms.
Oh yes, and Sap ate a lot of mushrooms and went very spacey.
He did a bunch of he did a bunch of mushrooms and then started piloting a mech. Okay, this is definitely
Yes,
Gundam.
we got him out of the mech though, or we got him out of the mushroom state before that. Luckily,
The original Mobile
they
Suit Gundam was so trippy.
he was doing mushrooms around a statue of Helm, where we found out the gods are dead due to the second mana explosion. We have no idea what that means yet. They've also the deep drought enslaved some red caps, and we went to another camp to try to secure some resources that we found out was a mech that some lizard guy was in, and we convinced him to lead us to the other group because he had met the other side of our party, consisting of Team 2, which is Tinguri, Erebath, and Teravac. They spent their time trying to escape a cave when mushroom men attacked, and they sealed the cave and somehow burnt them and crushed them and destroyed the hell out of them. Before leaving just in time before some other bigger, badder thing showed up and was attacking them, or attacking their mage hand. That's about as much as I remember. You want to fill in the blank?
They had pretty much they had a couple of what seemed to be like beasts that were trying to hunt them down, but thanks to their skills and prowess, they have made themselves unknown to the creatures and were able to escape before any reinforcements or anything of the such were to come.
There you go. Nice.
And
We also learned more actions as well.
learn a little bit more about the factions. However, now we are bada beep bada boop on to this maze that sits in front of the three of you, Team 2, I think.
Yeah. I forgot about the maze.
No.
So that way, uh, here, I'm gonna do this so everybody can see. Oops. Dun, dun, dun. We're gonna make them non-existent.
Hear that, Sap? You don't exist anymore.
Alright, you should. Okay, because you guys are not a part of this. You guys are just spectators. You can move your tokens around as much as you want on the thing, and you can explore around as you want. But I'm not gonna get to any of that until the actual people do. So that is my forewarning.
So are we going in, Stunty?
I suppose we are.
I know this might not be an ideal time, DM, but I think I got a cat I literally need to let out of the bag.
If you would like to, you can. I will say that during last time you did help out with the mushroom people that were coming in during the horde. But you guys did have a little bit of time when you guys were making your way here.
Okay, so oh shoot, I should have done something about this earlier. Was I able? Is the displacer beast cub still alive?
That's a good question considering there was the mushroom people that came in. Do you want to try to let the cat out of the bag now and to take a chance, take a gamble?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll
Wait,
me
I
a
don't want to wait.
roll me a
don't wanna wait
d20
any
luck.
A D20.
Yes, sir.
15.
This thing is barely breathing, but it's alive when it comes out.
Oh crap.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah, better than. I guess if I'd rolled lower than that, I wouldn't have done anything.
Tengiri has now just released their little cubling that is barely breathing on the grass in front of you two, by the way. So, Teravac and Airboth, in case you want to say anything.
Can I see about making a medicine check on it?
Yes. You think that you might need to give it a little bit of air somehow.
Oh,
Should we start giving that thing CPR?
a little bit of air, huh?
A little bit of air.
Easy. I definitely cast that.
A little bit more air than I thought, but it works. Tengiri uses his gust of wind. How's a look?
Well, I guess I sort of target, if I can, I target it in the cone and kind of just blast it towards the thing's face.
You blast it
almost like a hair, like a hairdryer almost.
You blast it towards its face, and it gets pushed back like 5 feet from the amount of force, but it does look like it breathes in that air. It's like as it's breathing it in.
Come on, buddy. I didn't almost get killed by your brother before I for you to just die.
It is now at the moment looking like it is more alive than it was 2 seconds ago, but it is now looking like it is a little bit more fearful.
Oh, crap. Fudge.
What are you trying to do?
Calm it down, I guess, but I don't think that worked.
You try to calm it down, like there. It's like you try to get even potentially closer, and it starts trying to run now.
Oh crap. Fudge. Well, I'm not. It's not gonna. Do I have any food on me? I don't think I have any food on me. Fudge. I don't think this is going to go quite how I planned it. I'm just gonna let that thing go. Leave.
All right. You
Yeah, I'm not gonna chase after it because it ain't gonna. It's a lost cause at this point. Oh well.
It happens. The little cubling was not prepared. It was very scared. Either way, we now bring it back to to this whole what appears to be some type of hedge maze. If you, Teravac or Araboth, would like to share any information that you have already gotten from this maze, feel free to say something.
That'd be Erebo.
Yeah, I assumed, if I remember correctly, it's rumored to be a moving maze, and whoever gets to the center can ask one question and have it answered. But it definitely could be risking your life,
Or worse.
or worse.
Really?
And there is the plaque in front that was read in, I think Sylvan?
Yeah, it was Erebo read it.
Yep.
Yep. Which basically just gave them the information of get to the middle, get one question answered.
Okay. Have we already gone to the middle? Did you guys go in?
Oh, we're not even in the maze yet. We were deciding whether or not to go at the end of last session.
I just gotta say, as someone who's not part of this group, I got the maze first try, and I'm literally crazy with it.
I got a burger.
I do too, idiot.
Okay. Well, I'm not opposed to going in. Just you just gotta be careful not to ask the wrong question.
Let's go then.
Rule 1: don't wish for immortality.
Not a wish. You can ask a question and have it answered. So you could ask him how you would get immortality.
Well, okay, I get. But even still, don't ask that. So I see a fork in the road here. I guess I'm gonna go with the left. As I enter.
Erebo. You can.
Yeah, I was trying to use the arrow keys. I'm gonna have to drag it because it's not letting me use the arrow keys.
Yeah, my arrow keys aren't working.
Give
Mine are.
Tengiri, since you are up there, give me a quickie perception check.
Could I use my passive perception or no?
No, this is actively.
Okay. Got a 13.
That's good enough. You see this thing, which you're about to see in a second, pass by. Which, from the little bit of glimpse that you get to see from it, not like a glimpse, more of a look, it looked like some type of wandering, hovering creature holding some type of light.
Oh, I see. Hey, question: is it daylight out, or is this maze dark?
No, this is a light maze right now.
Okay. So I would look over to the two people behind me, and I'd ask, "Did you see that?"
I don't know. Did we? Do we take perception or?
I'll tell
He
them.
was the one up ahead, so they didn't.
I'm gonna tell them that I saw someone, looked like someone carrying a lantern, walking that way.
I guess follow him? I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know what it was, or if it even was a person. It looked like someone with a lantern to me, though.
Would
Tengiri?
I know from the backstory of this maze what that is? Maybe a guardian in the myth there or something?
You roll me a history check. Do. No idea. There are new elements to every place it can go.
I don't recall any guardian, but it would probably be safe to proceed cautiously.
Well,
Yeah, he's already up there though, so we're gonna have to back him up at least, I think.
well, not necessarily looking for a fight here. I just
No, I'm telling him that we need to stick with you. Is what I'm trying to say.
right.
This is all you guys right now.
All right.
It looks like you guys have found yourself at the exit.
Oh. Oh, lovely. That's cool. That's
Probably not good since it said if we couldn't find the center, we were fucked. Correct, Arabo?
No, if you don't get to this, or you, it's we're fine. I don't remember the exact wording, but if you get to the center to get it,
Yeah, but it said if you can't, then that's the worse than death's gonna
I,
happen to you.
I don't think I remember that.
I'm pretty sure.
It was more of a warning of saying if you couldn't get to the middle, like if you kept trying. Stop for a second.
oh boy. Hammer time.
Tarak, you see this thing, which is of the similar thing to what you were being told from before. But it does not look like it notices you as it goes about its way.
Make an Arcana check.
If you want. These things are like light keepers or way keepers, which don't generally get in your way unless you get in their way.
Stunty, they're just lantern boys. We're good.
Okay.
You saw one too?
Yeah, they're just light keepers. Nothing dangerous.
Okay. Oh. There's-
You appear to start finding more. Except these ones, as you got close enough, don't move.
We should back away.
Oh.
Pretty sure if we get in their way, then they're gonna get mad.
Hey, I'm gonna try to speak to one and say, "Hey, buddy, do you know the way?"
It just stares at you.
What does it look like? Is it like a humanoid? Is it a?
I
It's just a
can
floating light.
I can increase the thing for you. There,
Okay.
it's a little weird to explain, but they are a floating kind of ghost-like creature holding up a light with almost what looks to be kind of like stalks growing out from their back.
Okay. Trippy. Erevoth, you said something about this maze changes the longer you're in it, or something?
No, the maze itself moves from location to location.
Oh. We still following Teravac? we go past that one?
You
Bam, bam.
see what looks to be something that you can see kind of on the other side of this. However, something appears to be in your way. What almost feels in the shape of way of like vines as a kind of invisible force field. What you do notice, though, of immediate notice, there also appears to be two colored locks just floating.
Where? I kind of lost both of you two.
You go right from the start, and then just keep. Okay, there you go.
Oh shoot. Yeah, I had to go past Guardian.
Right, locks. Stunty didn't say anything about locks.
I didn't know about locks.
So what? We gotta go find keys.
Hold on, I did notice something. We were passing by here. Like this. Is this a pedestal or something?
That is a really weirder looking chest, is what you can gather from what it looks like.
I want to do Arcana on it.
Oh, feel free. What are you specifically trying to find out?
I just want to know if it's magical or if it's a mimic. That's what I'm basically trying to do before I do anything.
Looks like I'm getting my food.
Is it gonna try to eat me when I open it?
Just looking from it, it does look magical, but you're not completely sure.
Is the chest locked?
I don't know. No one's gone up to approach it.
Screw it, I'm going.
The moment that you reach for the chest and you can see, it just looks like to be a normal chest at first, until you start to see that it opens up on its own, and it does appear to be a mimic. A roll for initiative.
Oh, great.
Yours will be with that disadvantage, Teravac, since you are the one being kind of jumped at.
Disadvantage, and you still got a 15? That's good.
On disadvantage? Shit.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's pretty goated.
What was the
About?
fucking previous roll?
Did Aramouth roll?
19. I got a 21 and a 15, basically.
Damn.
Oh yeah, Aramouth has to come back. I'll give him a second. But in the meantime, let me see the different music. And I tell you guys what, this is an interesting time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't want to jinx nothing, but at least for the moment, we got a beat on we got a beat on the action economy.
We haven't died yet.
Surprisingly. Let's just say there was a lot of situations that I thought were gonna go much more south than they did.
Yeah, last time I was here, I took an enormous risk to save a kitty cat, and only for it to end up running away.
I mean, the Panther's dead too, so don't feel bad.
Oh, it died. Oh,
I had to leave it so we could get out.
gosh darn it!
I mean, there was if you will go back and watch the stream, you'll understand why that had to happen.
I mean, I believe it.
Like it was literally we sent it off to hide, and then these two fucking giant monster things that are super powered are there, and then so we sent it in to fight so we could sneak out.
We'd been just as fine leaving those things alone.
True, but if we'd been able to keep it like in this situation, would have been very good.
You killed a cub.
Hey,
enslaved
Araboth,
the
roll for
skeleton
initiative.
of-
You almost. I'm just gonna tell you, above table, Pedgiri, you literally about got us all three killed that same session. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
well,
If you had pissed that frog thing off, we were 100% dead. That's all I'm gonna say.
oh,
Oh, I know what time he's talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I
if
do
he had
too.
not reacted bad, if he had like reacted bad to that, we were all 100% fucking dead.
well, I don't know what to say.
We've all made mistakes. It's all good, is what I'm trying to say.
So,
So, it will be Araboth's turn first. Araboth, what do you do as you see this mimic just starting to kind of more not completely lunge, but it's about to lunge onto Teravac, who's the closest to him.
I guess a guiding bolt to the face.
Yeah, that hits.
I don't think I popped Archer, so I can't do the other attack, so that's gonna have to be it.
All right, you have shot this thing with some radiant blast in its face just before it's about to lunge, but it still looks peeved. It still wants to lunge. Let's see what happens here. It is going to lunge with the 16 on Teravac.
Shield.
Sorry, I got my wheeler woe. And that is wheel, I think. So it's
What does that mean?
sorry, no, what's woe? Whenever a creature you see within 30 feet about to make an attack roll, a saving throw, or an ability check, you can use your reaction to roll a d6 and subtract the number rolled from the total. Basically, if it was a wheel uneven, I could do the same but add a d6 for our stuff.
So are both these effects going off?
No, just one, since that was odd.
Oh, okay. So Teravac, you're shielding it then, right?
Yep.
Okay. This thing is about to kind of try to grapple you into its mouth, and as soon as it tries to, you just see this kind of slightly glowing shield around Teravac. And that is all it does. And Teravac, is now your turn.
All right. Well, going to bonus action Spirit Shroud. Then I'm going to eat an opportunity attack because I'm going to step 5 feet back.
Okay. It only gets a 12.
Okay, it misses. All right, and then I'm going to cast Firebolt. 17 hit.
Yes, sir. It definitely does.
So 11 plus. So it's 11 radiant, 3. 11 fire, 3 radiant. Sorry. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Nice. So you casting your little bit of magic at first as this thing kind of like tries to bite at you as you back away, but you backed away just enough in time to not get hit by it as you turned around and used your fire ball, and it looks like it did a good amount of damage actually. It's just the only weird thing is after seeing this thing kind of burn up in smokes, it's not like dead, but it's got like parts of it that are burning up in smokes. It looks like the smoke is kind of doesn't go all the way to the top or anything like that. Instead, it stops, goes towards into the leaves of the sides, and it just looks like it absorbs the smoke in like nothing ever happened. Not to the creature, but like the smoke itself that it left off.
All right.
All right, Tangiri, that's your turn.
Okay. I'm not gonna get closer to it, but what I will do, I'm gonna throw my trident at it.
Let's see that, Tangiri. Try that.
I think I can throw a trident, right?
You should be able
It
to.
wouldn't make sense if you couldn't.
Yeah, it's certainly within range. So 14 to hit.
That hits.
Oh yeah, 5 piercing damage, and my trident's probably stuck in it somewhere.
Yeah, you have now thrown your trident straight into this thing's kind of tongue, and now it's just stuck in its tongue. As it's
Oh, lovely.
waving it around everywhere. Ah! Is that your turn?
Yeah, I guess that'll conclude my turn.
Erebod, it is your turn. Well, I guess before I should say it's your turn, anybody that can see behind them is another one of these lighter lights going by, and that's all.
Okay.
I guess another. Getting bolt.
That definitely hits. That's definitely a little bit of damage there.
Oops, sorry.
I see. Unless you're hitting it twice, is what you're meaning.
No, I shot it once.
Anyways.
I think I double clicked it. And that was my end of my turn, though.
This thing is looking like a lot more flesh than wood at this point, as a lot of its pieces looks like it's been falling off. Assuming that's the end of your turn, though.
Mm-hmm.
That brings it this thing's turn, as it is still in anger on its what looks to be its last bit of legs with its trident in its mouth. It's gonna go ahead and proceed to try to lunge at Teravac one more time.
All right.
And this is going to just try to do a straight up bite. That is an 11.
That misses.
As its desperation is not enough, as it kind of like flops to the ground. Teravac, it is your turn.
All right. Just do a firebolt, I guess. Assuming that misses, actually.
That actually does miss. Is that it for your turn?
Nope, I'm moving. He can try the opportunity.
Opportunity, give it to him. He got a 14.
Shield. That'll be my turn.
He tries to bite you once again, and just that pesky shield stays up. Ah! Alright, Tagiri, it is your turn, and its trident is still in its tongue.
That's okay, because I'm gonna walk towards it, and I'm gonna stab it with the flame tongue. Or
Alright.
not.
This thing's got some weird movements because you were not able to hit him with that flame tongue. Ah,
Don't stick your tongue out at me, you prick.
ah.
Can I attempt to grapple that beat? I don't want to burn my action surge. About to say, can I try and for an item interaction? Can I try and take hold of my trident that's still flailing around in its tongue?
As a bonus action, you could attempt to pull it out.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Give me a yield strength check. A little Yankee check. Just barely you're able to pull out the trident. Tink. But
Okay.
that was your bonus action.
All right, that'll conclude my turn.
Aeroboth has become your turn.
Finish it, Stunty.
Sure, I'll use Primal Savagery since it's in melee.
Well, I definitely would say that would hit if that's what the hit. What does it look like as this thing is now dying?
I don't know, I guess, I grow, like, long claws, I guess, since, that's the description of the spell, and then I guess I'll just stab it.
Stab
Do
it
we
with
find any
acid
heat?
damage. No, it looks like after it was stabbed, it kind of melts into kind of like a blackish pool that just kind of evaporates. Nothing left behind.
Could I take a perception check or something? Maybe like the dungeon absorbs the things that's dead in it or something? Would, what would that even be?
Mm,
Or there's still 2 locks?
you can make me a investigation check. Yes, there are still 2 locks.
What
You
what
have
do they look like? What do the locks look like? Like, what color are they?
they look like floating locks that appear to be the colors of, I think I said, blue and red.
Okay, I got an idea. Blue and red, you say? I've got these gloves you gave, those magic thermal gloves.
Mhm.
I'm gonna put them on. I'm gonna don them now, and I'm gonna put the ice glove on the blue lock and the fire glove on the red lock, and just give a little bit of power to it.
You do so on the blue lock and on the red lock, and all it does is looks like it makes one colder and one hotter.
Oh, okay. Okay, wasn't quite that simple. Not sure what to say to that.
Are they just staying in here too and not gonna move?
They move every so often.
I don't even know where you went.
I think he went.
Don't worry about it. I'll be back around. Just spread out and look. We're gonna have to find. There's something we're gonna have to find in here to unlock the locks.
Sure, you want to split up?
Did I see anything here?
Nope.
Nothing that way.
No, that was dead end.
Another chest.
Your turn, Stunty. Or summon one of your beasts to get it.
Probably should wait for Tinkery.
Did you guys go north again?
Yeah. Well, not north. We're more towards like the center, but it was here. I'll run out. All right, where did you go now? I'm all the way on the would be east side of the maze,
East would be left.
or right, the right for me. I'm just saying, looking at it, it'd be to the right of the maze is what I mean.
Okay, because I've zoomed out all the frickin' way.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm all the way as far right as we can. When you were coming down that corridor down, there would have been one like opening in the middle. That's where I went through.
I just imagine Teravax like giving him these instructions, like, "Come on."
I can't.
I see you. Yeah, come down through there and then go right. There should be an opening.
Here?
And this way.
I love it. The maze is a true
It is.
maze.
It is. No, it is actually hard to get through sometimes.
Yeah, because there's the walls are actually walls. You can't just go.
Oh, through here. Through here.
All I'm saying is, if it's a true maze, that's what makes it confusing, and that's what we love.
Simply, I would have solved the maze first try, which is what I did. Personally, I think you should have done that.
Well, we found the other end. That counts.
I mean, I did find the middle. I'm sorry that there were two locks there that no one said anything about.
Oh, outplayed Lamau.
Like I did exactly what he told me to do, which was find the center, and then, yeah.
Get fucked.
So there's a chest.
Doing it, Stunty? I mean, we know what it is. Can I just throw a firebolt at it?
No,
I mean,
I'll just open it.
oh, do you just open it then before anyone does anything?
Well, Archer form and then open it.
Yeah, you arch your form up and you open it, and it's not a mimic, and it looks to be a
Good.
blue key.
Oh, look at that.
All right, boys, I'm gonna go speed run this other key.
Yeah, because considering, I will say now, we are going to be switching to the other side, and we will be coming back to this in a second.
Can I? Oh, gotcha.
So I need my other team. Hello, hello.
Hello. Man, I just queued into this fucking raid. This is like tragic
Hello.
timing.
Do
I-
do we need to let them do it? Just
What?
do we need to let them go through the maze and finish it first, or?
Oh, give me a sec. Just drag us there, man.
App fell asleep.
All right. So I need my boys Pokey, Sap, and Thord. We love them, and we're here to talk about their characters who are on the way. Hold on, let me change this music here. Yeah. I don't know if this is the one I had, but here we go. As we come back to what appears to be a running kind of mech, I'll show you. We're not at the same place anymore, but this is just to show you visual representation. A running kind of bigger steampunk looking mech that is at the very moment being piloted by this newfound kind of creature to the rest of the group, who has told them that he is a part of basically the Freedom Fighters, aka the High Striders. He's at the moment taking, uh, if I remember correctly, it's Mort and Sap on the top, and Callum is on the leg, shaking for dear life, holding on.
Yeah, he rolled
As
like a 5 on the grapple, didn't he?
Yes. Pretty bad.
and he made his Constitution saving throw, so he will not be puking himself, but it is horrendous.
Oh, throwing up to die.
Oh yo. And I will say it's funny because it's at that type of point where you just see, hey, are you okay? And it's like it's Aquarius, but like as a really small person on your shoulder, Callum. So it's not like he's adding weight, but he's just there.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Are you
worse
okay?
things in my life. I'm okay.
I don't believe you.
I'll be okay.
Sure.
It's not a smooth ride.
Is there anything that you guys want to say or ask before we continue on here?
So do we see them, or are we just fucking hightailing them right now?
The
No,
other, no.
where
You're,
he last.
yeah, where he last saw them.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess we just moving.
No words said amongst people, perhaps for good reason or another, as boom, boom, boom. After probably, I would say, a couple of hours of actually running there. Apologies to people who may or may not have the shakes right now. The mech has finally come to a stop as you guys appear to find yourself not specifically here. This is just the map I'm going to use, but you can see this kind of in the distance, and you can kind of feel the kind of mana. It's kind of resonating from this kind of field because it's almost like a sickness trying to seep its way in slowly and slowly.
Personally, I
is
would
it-
just not have the sickness.
Isn't this where we just started?
No,
Oh.
that's where the other group started.
Oh.
Sickness
Intriguing.
Intriguing.
Most interesting indeed.
Yeah, we're
You
here.
Kermit the Frog.
Hey, we never got your name.
They call me
Buddy.
Brick. But look, I'm gonna give you
Brick.
just a couple of minutes and you can decide. If you want to just try to somehow go off and find your friends, you can, or I'm willing to bring you guys back to the High Striders. But just know, if you're coming back with us, you'll be more safe, but we'll probably be putting you to some type of work. Earn your place to stay, you know.
Is
Yeah.
there food?
That's a good question.
Of course there's food. How do you think we survived this long?
Okay, is there edible food in our terms?
I mean, I'd assume so if I can eat it.
But like, can non-human Callum to my left eat it? Or is that my right? On my side, can he eat it?
He just doesn't respond, confused. He gives kind of like a head scratch, but with the mech.
You guys have drinks at least? God.
Yeah.
So
I will say, just looking at it, it looks like there are possible tracks to be followed, but you do know if you want to follow those tracks, you will be losing out on the chance of going back to the High Striders with this guy here and now.
Man, fuck those guys. I'm hungry.
I mean, you don't want to tell us where your camp is, so we can just meet up with you later. Is that a possibility?
I'm not gonna lie with you. If we take you back, or if you got to know any bit about the place beforehand, there's no telling what you could do. Maybe you might side with the dark drows. I don't know. The point being is, if I trust you enough to bring you back in the first place, that's the trust being put.
Nah,
Mm,
he's right for that. uh, so what do we want to do?
I mean, like, they walked away, so that means that, like, they could walk. So that's a good sign. I say we go with them to get some food.
Uh,
Is that not sound logic? They have 2 legs that are operating, and I want food.
do you guys not carry rations with you? Everyone keeps talking about food, and I'm very confused because I've got rations, and it seems like nobody else is carrying anything for.
What? You have rations? How? Why do you... Okay,
all due respect, my
non-human
bags have
Callum.
been getting fucked up.
That is true. I didn't think about that.
All due
I lost like 3 bag stock.
all due respect, you're just sad because you don't have Aramon to give berries.
Yeah, but non-human... I still need to figure out what the fuck you are.
Cody?
Thing named Callum. Why have you not shit? I've gone 2 nights without eating. What is wrong with you?
Here, he pulls out his one ration that he has and hands it to Sap.
Wait, what is this? Is it like jerky or a cracker or something? Like,
It's just part of the adventuring gear starter bag. It's just
Yeah, but
I'm gonna
you
pretend
can
you
shape
handed me
it,
like
though.
a pack of crackers. I'm just gonna eat a
dried
plastic and all.
foods,
Just like
sustainable
one
for
fucking
extended
bite.
travel. Oh yeah, includes jerky, dried fruit, hardtack, and nuts.
Oh yeah, I'm devouring this shit.
Nom 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 nom
My
nom
rations
nom
are
nom
gone.
nom 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 nom.
That's all I am.
Oh my god, you're so good.
Morris is
Tear
gonna
comes to
look
his
at you
eyes.
like, yeah, don't hand him food if you don't want to eat. He won't give you it.
Look, I've got tricks up my sleeve.
I'm gonna start yelling at you, but you don't understand it because my mouth is full right now.
So while he's eating, Callum kneels down and draws a symbol in the dirt. It's kind of like a circle with like these 3 spikes coming off the bottom. And he's going to, for the first time ever, use his title, Unchosen Paths.
Yo?
Once per day, I can ask for a sign from my god on what we should do.
Wait, that's cool. Why not like jokes?
The realizing that this is the first title that I gave everybody, not his specific one, but he's had this for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, he kind of just draws his little holy symbol in the dirt and then like kind of says a little prayer to himself silently, or like kind of whispers it. And then kind of looks up to the sky, looking all around looking for any sign he can see.
Oh boy. So
Fuck.
there is a kind of sign that appears to form, and the sign that you see that maybe others don't see for any what reason, it appears that the clouds appear to be shaping into what appears to be a what do you call those things, the tipping things,
The tip jars?
Scale?
the
Scale?
scales, yeah. They appear to be the shape of a scale, but both sides appear to be even.
Yep, that feels about right. Fucking gods, I swear. All right, it really doesn't matter which way we go. I think some way or another we'll... I guess I could have just asked Aquarius this, but we're going to end up where we need to be. right, Aquarius?
Well, you all right? And he's still on your shoulder as like mini you, or not you, but him.
So if we want to go back with the High Striders, we can, or we can try to search out the party. But so, I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
Ah. I don't know. I kind of want to
I'm-
find them.
I'm just saying, they have 2 legs, and these guys have food.
Yeah, on one hand, he makes a good point. We haven't eaten since we got here, and we haven't slept since we got here.
I ate. It was pretty good.
Okay, well, you ate. And that was my last ration that I just gave him. I thought I had more for some reason, but I didn't think about checking the bag before saying anything.
You're my bestest friend now.
Aw. Back at you, buddy.
Sorry, Mort, you've been replaced.
I will put you back on my shoulder.
No, you stay away from me.
Sap.
But at the same time, this whole back and forth thing of like, do we want to find them or not? I don't know. I'm confused.
I think
kind
if
of
we
are
lose a
normal.
trace of them, we don't exactly know much of what's happening in the Fey realm. I think it'd be better to find them earlier.
Would
Figure
it
out as a group.
really be impossible to trace our steps back to find this place again and then find them?
Well, they'd move on.
Well, yeah. Well, of course they'd move on, but we'd be able to go after them with actual supplies.
And
Chasing
Yeah,
after
but
them
we
with
would-
nothing is, quite frankly, stupid.
Yeah,
I
but
will-
like we have a fucking idea of where they are right now. If we fucking let a day or two go by, we're not.
I can also still send them a message. So if at any point we just want to like reach out to them and ask, "Hey, what do you guys see?" We could probably get a good idea of where they're at.
We could also just be like, stay put.
We could also just ask them where they went from where they
Yeah.
started.
Yeah, like
Or,
there's,
like,
I've got skills.
Ask them
I
to come
I-
back. I mean,
I
like,
could
there's a
do that.
lot of answers to this now. I just feel like if we don't take care of ourselves first and we just chase after them, we're more than likely gonna fall apart and die, one way or another. I personally am still voting for Mech Man and his mech companions.
He's just sitting there like TikTok.
Oh my god, the adults are talking. Give us a minute.
You said there's a weird energy in the air too, like it feels odd.
Yeah, so assuming that you say that or ask about it, the one in the mech will explain to you that it's basically some sort of mana explosion had happened here in the Feywild a long time ago, and with the way that time kind of works differently, the radiation that was left from the intensity of the mana has still been left behind. So staying in it for too long is the equivalent to radiation, you could say.
Ooh, so that's probably
No.
not a good idea to hang around.
That's like
here.
40,000 bananas eaten in 10 minutes, guys. I don't know. We should get out of here.
Now, hold on. This gave me an idea. Theoretically speaking, would that mean that magics used here are stronger because there's more to go around?
In theory, but there is also a theory that it could also be more unstable.
Wild magic.
I say we come back to this place later to get out of here. Build like a portal or something.
I think Ferrum is outvoted. So
I'm gonna stick to my vote of Mechables. I know Mort wanted to go look for the guys, so it's up to Callum.
Papa,
All
Papa
eyes
Priest.
on you, non-human.
Papa Priest, what you got?
Papa Priest! You know what? I'm referring to him as Papa Priest.
Papa Priest, please, Father.
Papa, please!
Okay,
Please, Papa!
okay,
Papa, please!
as
Father,
much as we
bless
might
me.
need our muscle, I feel like they can probably handle themselves for at least a day or two. So if we want to go back and recuperate with the High Striders and get more information about what's going on, that seems smarter. But it does seem smarter. I don't know. I can't figure out I think they'll be okay. I feel like I'm leaning towards Sap. I think they'll be okay. We got to take care of ourselves before we worry about the others. You've got to put your shield on before you can shield somebody else in the case of an attack.
I don't use shields.
No, I mean
Seymour, this man knows what's up.
like when you're in a wagon and you're it's going off a cliff and they're everybody brace. Well, you've got to hold on to something before you can tell the children to hold on to something and help them. Right? Help yourself before
That
you
is so horrible.
Have you been in that situation?
I'm actually kind of curious now too. Hold on a second. He squats down in the back, thinking I want to hear this.
Okay, so
traumatizing. What?
I had a thing with a gnome once, and gnomes like to tinker, and they try to create weird stuff. And so she had this wagon that she wanted to try to make fly, and she thought, I'll put a fly spell on the wagon, and it'll go off a cliff. And then it didn't really fly; it just kind of plummeted. And they were like, hold on to something before we die. And I was
What?
what? It's weird. I've had a weird.
Where? I don't know where children come into play with that. I'm not sure I trust my supporters anymore. All right, whatever.
Like a child. Gnomes are tiny people like a child. That's why they're fun. If you catch my drift.
Yeah.
But wait, that sounds weird when I say it out loud now. Let me rephrase
it does. No, you're digging yourself a bigger hole every minute, Callum.
Gnomes are fun sized, is what I'm trying to get at.
You somehow made it sound even worse.
You know what? Let's just go to the High Striders.
Yeah, that's probably the best idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop talking now.
Yeah, please do.
That would be wise.
In shame for the way that all sounded.
He's the guy in the mech. At first, he was going sympathizing with you until you said that statement, and then he was just kind of you can stay on the leg.
Don't act like you guys haven't thought about it before.
No, Casey out of character. Casey out of character.
Jackson, for the love of Christ, not on stream. The peoples do not need to know that
gnome barmaid, guys. That's it. We're just all.
I don't know how to feel about this, but yeah, I'm not. You guys don't have to make a roll again. Like I said, Callum, you're on the leg. He's not even making it super strong for you this time, so you don't have to make a Constitution saving throw. He just doesn't want you up there.
I'll take the bitch seat.
And with that, you guys are now on the way to the High Strider's base. And with that, we will now be turning it back to the maze.
I'm not gonna bond to get fucking move away from me!
I don't know.
Oh, there's some offs in this raid group.
Oh, you did.
Okay.
Sorry. Bro, the ops. They were getting in my way.
Tengiri, Teravac, and Airboth, you're back up to free exploring.
Okay, I'm back at the center, I guess. I'm back where the locks are again. I don't know where you guys went. I think just to save time and energy, I'm just gonna hang out here. Did you get that?
I see Teravac moving.
Yes. Yeah, I'm moving. Don't worry.
And you see to appear to find another chest.
Alright, so before I open this, mirror image.
Okay.
I'm gonna open.
Funny enough, you have found the other chest as it opens up normally, and it appears to be the other colored key.
Alright, go back to center. Brahm, are you here?
Yep.
Alright, go to center.
Oh. Hi there.
You've never met someone that's shooting as good. Ah, I can't speak.
Can't stop,
I'm
won't
gonna
stop.
bomb a fucking trailer park, dog.
Don't say that. We don't condone to this violence. We are free.
In a video game.
Free.
Man, haven't you played GTA?
I mean, I played GTA, but like, I'm bad at it.
Oh, you're playing GTA?
Yeah, sure.
Mom, Stante, give me the key.
You do a lot of grinding, or did you buy all your money?
Bye. I just cheated it in.
I mean, I've done that too.
Do you guys put in the locks of the correct color to the correct keyhole, and it does go in and click, click. The wall is gone.
What is this
Oh.
tiara?
Oh.
Oh my goodness! The dude
Oh, yeah.
came
I've been
up.
waiting a week for this.
Oh, there's a person there. Crap.
What is this tiara?
It's no, I got you. I'll get it to you in a second here, but I was not expecting that to be just the straight up question. Like nobody said a thing. Just I want this answer.
Well, I mean, I got told by Arabo, I make it to the center, they'll answer any question, no matter how crazy. So that's all he's been thinking about.
Yeah.
He got this fucking tiara on his head that's causing all these problems.
I gotta bring this to the thing. Oh, I don't have one on me?
You don't.
Whatever it is at 2, I'm going to telepathically say it to Arabo, so you can just send it to Brahm, too.
Okay. Well, we'll be doing something here in a second.
Yeah, you want to talk about me picking a fight with the Toad people? I'm not the one who put that crown on my head.
You didn't even know what the crown did until I just said it was bad.
Yeah, but I'm smart enough not to put it on my head.
He's got you there.
I mean, depending on if I can get the cursor actually harness it, and then it's not going to be as stupid. Is the difference. That's shooting an arrow at a death slot. That's just death at that point. I was more confident about it, Tengiri, until I found out what it actually was, and then I went, "Oh, we were fucked." Because he was not alone, and that was a gray slot. That was a gray slot, not a blue or red, by the way.
Hey, you win some, you lose some.
Well, no, it happens. It happens. I mean, I've played characters where I've done the exact same thing you did. Don't feel bad.
All right. You have rushed up to this entity, no hesitation. What's your passive perception, by the way?
Enough to do your mom.
13, not very good.
It doesn't need to be good. It just needs to be enough to be able to see. There appears to almost be a kind of like also somewhat invisible bubble around this thing, but you came up to ask your question. As you ask the question, this entity, what looks to be almost like a woman that has been imbued into this huge tree, looks at you very slowly, looks up at what is on your head, the tiara, and she proceeds to say, "That is the tiara of Mother Nature, an item of great power
I'll just
imbued in
jack
it."
something hella important. What the fuck?
It's,
You were on mute, big. I mean, you were not on mute, big boy.
Cringe.
the tiara has a very deep connection to Mother Nature herself. It is said the person to wear it next is their champion of sorts, but within the curse of that itself, it appears to have great benefits upon unlocking its great knowledge within. However, it appears there is a deeper curse in there, one that does not allow you to go against the will of Mother Nature.
Okay.
And upon that, she then like rests her head and eyes, and she looks like she's gone back to sleep.
Well, Stunty, this might get complicated.
You regretting putting that thing on yet?
Were we only
Nah.
able to ask one question?
Yeah.
One each.
Oh, one per group or one per person per
I'm
character?
pretty sure it's one per each.
Each what?
We
Each
each-
group? Each
With it,
Of us.
yeah, I think it's each person. I wanted to ask the tiara just because
That's fine.
we got attacked by like 100 mushrooms when you were gone last week, so
Yeah,
I wanted to
I
figure out why.
Yeah, I was able to catch that part. Could I'd like to ask this person something. I'll ask. How do we return to the material plane?
She stays asleep dormant.
Oh. Yeah. Not interested, I guess. Oh well.
Was it really one per group?
I will let you know. It only said one question.
All right.
It said one question, but we each of us reached the center.
It wasn't really each in there.
There wasn't a say one per group either.
Well, I mean, I guess that's implied when it's one question.
Well, that's that.
I don't know. I think that was a pretty important question.
I mean, yeah, that's.
If
I work.
I
with
will
Chris
tell
now,
you-
I do the same.
I will tell you, you can put this on your character sheet now, Teravac, as you did unlock one piece of knowledge to it, which this does give you +1 to your spell attacks at the very moment.
How do I actually put that on my?
Plus
On
one of your
D-
spell DC, wouldn't it?
Yeah, spell attack /DC. I don't know how to like make it manually activated outside of you just putting down
I'll
the
just add
information.
+1 to it. We'll just add +1 when I attack. It's fine.
Yeah, just make sure you add the item,
Is it just Crown of Mother Nature?
the tiara of Mother Nature. Anyways, yeah, that's why I was kind of like going at first, like, you sure that's the question we just doing?
Yeah, of course. We just got attacked by 1,000 mushroom men. What do you mean?
No, like, I'm not arguing, you know, like, it's a good question. I was just like, I wasn't expecting it. But yeah, now
Okay, Your Majesty. Let's find our way out of here.
I mean, that's not hard.
No, I meant back to the material plane. We found the end of the maze.
Well, that wouldn't be that challenging either, to be honest, but
Well then, I don't see why any of us have any business in here, so we ought to return to the material plane.
eventually we're not gonna be able to do it on our own.
Well, can we meet? I've never been here myself, but I know there's powerful beings in here, in this dimension, who could send us back.
Possibly. I mean, it's up to their whims, not anything we're gonna offer them for it. Is what I would say to you. Most magical beings they want to take first before they give.
Well, I know it's not impossible to get a favor out of them, but
No,
you're right. They typically want something first.
he's gonna shoot a glare to Erebos like, "Don't you say a word, dwarf."
You're gonna put it on.
Not referring to the tiara, Stunty. All right, let's try to figure something out outside of here.
You guys start making your way out of the place. At this point, it's just more of a decision if you guys just choose to go back down or back up.
I think at this time I want to go back.
Back down?
Back down.
No,
the
back to what
entrance.
back the way we had two choices: go back to where we first started, or come this way. This way was the maze. I think I would, unless you want to go elsewhere, I would like to go backwards.
You'd like to go back where we started at the session?
Yes.
Okay.
No. We're in the Feywild.
Why would you want to go back there?
Because we haven't really found anything up here except for a tiara and a maze. And we obviously have things attacking us, so I would like to try to go back and maybe make friends with something so we're not alone if we get attacked again.
What you think they'll be back in that wasteland, though?
With the wasteland? Because we already met beings there. And I think I can actually diplomacy my way through, us not getting killed by them.
I'm pretty sure we met him in the swamp.
We met them at the start. You remember that, correct?
After we walked for a long time.
Yeah, but it was from where we started. If we go back that way, we'll be able to find our way back to the swamp. And we'd only walked for... Was it even a mile, DM?
You guys walked for like a couple of miles.
Yeah, we'll be able to find it, but it's still back that way, though, is the point.
Out of character, I think you're doing this on meta.
No, I'm not. I wanted to go back last time. You're the one that talked me into going to the maze last session. What do you mean?
No, you said we should go for it on the maze.
No, first I said we should go back, and then you told me what the maze was. And then I said, all right, we should go for the maze to get a question answered. It's exactly how that one played, Erebos. I was saying we should go back and try to find people, and then you're like, oh, then let's go check this maze out. And I'm like, cool. And I said, all right, too. I was asking you every time before we did anything. No, this has nothing to do with finding the party or anything like that. I just want to go back that way. I also don't want to get a jump by mushroom men again, all right? It's only happened in this area.
I'm pretty sure those mushroom men are just going to come for you regardless.
Yeah, but the first time we saw them was in this area, so I would like to leave it. That's my point.
I'm gonna need. What's everyone's perception check right now? Or sorry, perception. The passive.
This 10 years is going to be I was going to say 10 years is probably going to be the highest one. It's a 13.
I got 16.
I have 18.
You notice.
Oh, I forget Druid.
You notice, once again, Airbot's bag starting to turn green every 10 seconds.
Fuck.
Like, I see this is like, pull it out. See, told you. Doesn't matter where we go, they're going for you.
We're in their goddamn realm. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Erebos.
But you also see something in the distance, all of you. This one is not that hard to see because this is also very hearable and seeable. And it sounds like and seems like a couple of snails, as it sounds like clip clopping, but with sploosh sound. So it's
You
From
guys hear
how
that?
how can we see them at all, or just hear them?
no, you heard and saw these kind of snail like things, but they're really far in the distance. I'd say that anywhere within gaining to like 300 feet maybe at this point.
Are they for like which way are they? For back where we came, or would technically be ahead? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
They're heading at the moment. It looks some way in a straight way towards you guys.
Yeah, but are they coming from like where we came from, or are they from a different direction? Is what I'm asking.
Uh, at the moment, it looks like that they're coming from where you guys came from.
All right, we're not going that way.
Uh, but yeah.
We would. I guess you're right, Stunty. Fine, we're not going that way. Unless you want to fight those snails.
Rather not.
You now that they are getting closer though to where you guys have to make a decision, you do hear it sounds like there is something on those snails trying to yell something. Maybe it could be a hello, maybe it could be something else. You're not quite sure.
Which, on the map as I see it now, which direction are they coming from?
Just straight down this way.
Okay.
So how far away are they now? Ballpark.
At the moment they're at 300 feet, but like I said, at the very moment, if they get any closer, they could potentially follow you guys. So it's up to you if you guys want to step back and try to get to the other side of the maze, or maybe try to confront these things, whatever they might be.
I kind of want to see what they
Yeah,
are.
I do. Yeah, I want to see what's on there. What's riding them? I'm sorry, Stunty. I might get us killed here.
You see as the blinker is now blinking at 8 seconds, every 8 seconds as well.
The only problem is that blinker usually means Mother Nature's little cronies are coming, and seems to be in time with these things. I think
Oh. Um.
that's what happened with the mushroom men. I'm only saying this because you were, you know.
Well, now that okay, that seems like a pretty obvious. We should go the other way through the maze now.
Yeah, we probably should. All right, Stunny, lead the way.
I don't remember it.
Well, I'm just saying, go into the maze. It's left.
Oh, never mind. I do remember it.
And we out.
With that, you make your own way and proceed to go on the other side, trying to potentially escape whatever it is that could be even potentially after you, as your blinker starts to get more and more to where it just stops now. It's no longer blinking as you guys continue on. With that, we will be coming back to the other group.
You can go your own way.
Da, da, da. Everyone should be able to see this entire map. As you guys get close enough to this, you can see this kind of colorful, almost castle, single castle building. And there appears to be a lot of type of plant life in people kind of about. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna. Oh, there are a lot of people here that even without me putting tokens on or anything. So I'm just saying that in case you're wondering, where a lot of people are. But he says, "Huh, all right, now that we're here, I think this thing's almost empty on fuel. But welcome to the High Striders." As he starts to hop out of the mech.
Damn, it's colorful here.
And I want everybody to give. What's everyone's passive perception, real quick, again?
21.
21.
21.
What about you? What about Sap and Mort? What's your guys' passive perception?
It is. Oh Christ. 13.
Got that God sight. Christ sight.
And
Mort?
you, Mort?
Hello,
Miss-
hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
What's
13.
Okay, so only you could see this thing kind of creeping up, Callum. But you see as this thing very sneakily comes behind Mort, as it is just staring at him, looking like it's examining him almost. By the time that it's gotten like really close, like up to the back of his head, if Mort turns around at all, he's going to see a giant eyeball thing in front of him.
Is it just an eyeball?
No, it's like I mean, I'll put up the picture, but it's basically like its head is just an eyeball in a cage, so it's always hunched back, but it's like a humanoid.
Mort just looks at it dead in the eye. Singular.
It blinks.
Mort goes, yo.
It blinks.
Cool. What's this?
Oi! That's the Watcher. Just don't mess with him. He's basically our inventory keeper.
Okay.
He says that as he's like starts digging in your pockets.
He's digging in my pockets?
Yeah?
Well, I don't think I have anything in my pockets.
He finds like some lint and then he writes it down and puts it back.
Okay.
He's now going to search on the kobold.
I don't have a backpack.
Well, he's like
I just have my
he's
clothes.
touching up on you right now.
Hey, what the fuck? I do not consent. What is happening? Why are you?
You know,
What-
the weird part
I don't
is
know
his
what-
hands feel like kind of more fish-like.
Well, that's only mildly traumatizing.
So I will let you know that's what you might be feeling on your skin.
Kind of reminds me of somebody.
And after he stops touching you and tickling you, basically, because it probably feels a little bit like tickling, he is now going to go to Callum.
Go ahead. Whatever.
He proceeds to touch up all over you, everywhere, blah, 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 checking your pockets, seeing some stuff, putting it back, writing stuff down. Gives you a thumbs up and just goes. And now he is in the entirety, like inside, outside, checking this mech, crawling all over it, checking all its parts. Yeah, that's the Watcher. All right, come on. Gotta introduce you to some fellas.
To fellas we go. Right, fellas?
Fellas! Sorry, I let the voices win.
Fellas!
You know, I've been thinking we don't have a group name, like a name that we're doing our adventuring under.
Do we need one?
It's fun. You know, it's a way to identify ourselves instead of "Hey, you guys."
Yeah, what happens if we like do something incredibly epic and they're like, "Oh, what are your names?" And we're like, "Oh, they
Just-
call us, you know."
Just give them our names.
Right, but that's like not very epic. Like, what if someone wants to write like a song about us? Like a bard's like, "Oh, the great heroes of," you know, then be like, "Oh, the great heroes Sap and Mort and Callum and Tengari and Tervac."
Alan, do you really think we're ever going to do anything noteworthy to that extent? Come on
We
now.
got hired by a king for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We saved the kingdom from zombification. We kind of have already done that.
We attempted to eradicate a rat city at one point.
Well, we kind of failed the eradication part.
Hey.
What do you want us to do about that? They
just-
should have realized there was an entire kingdom in their
I
sewers.
just want to point out the
Probably
pun.
not take credit for eradicating a kingdom when you didn't.
I just
Well,
want to
we
point out the
didn't.
pun when he said eradication.
God damn it.
This
What
is
the
all
fuck
our
was
What was
that?
that?
Hold up.
What? I don't
That
get
was the
it.
pun sound.
Are you good? Are you dying? Breathe!
Breathe. All I could think of was fucking Andrew Tate. Breathe air. God damn.
Conversations while we're walking and talking, by the way.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Shit.
I'm just saying we should think about it. We've done some pretty cool things that we could name ourselves.
Hey, what are your suggestions?
Off the top of my head, we recently just, you know, rode through a bunch of wormholes. We could be the wormhole surfers.
I thought you said you wanted the name to be epic.
It's not epic about surfing wormholes.
Well, okay, I want you to say it out loud in like that weird old man voice again.
Okay, hold on, let me see. Oh, let me tell you the story of the wormhole surfers. See? Pretty epic.
We'll work on it.
Okay.
Honestly, I thought it could be a lot worse. I'm also
Well, at one
getting a
point we
phone
were-
call.
In the city, we were calling ourselves the Backdoor Boys because we went through the back door of the castle gate once.
We
And then
were?
It was a short-lived thing.
I
I
don't even remember.
I can
that.
see why.
I think you guys were going to
Oh,
the
yeah.
shop while we were there.
Yeah, we
Oh,
were
you guys were the
doing-
backdoor boys.
I was just trying stuff out, you know? That one didn't feel right.
Yeah.
I feel like weren't we the sewer something at some point? I don't know.
I don't even know at this point, man. I don't know.
I
We're
will
just
be-
a
I will
bunch
be
of-
right back.
We're just a bunch of weirdos with nothing really in common.
This is true.
We are the Goofy Goobers.
Hey, that could be the name. Everybody
No.
raise a toast to the Goofy Goobers.
Nah, man.
All praise the Goofy Goobers. They've saved the day once again.
Dude, can you imagine just how pissed off the king would be if they were saved by the fucking Goofy Goobers? Dude, I would just put my crown down at that point. Train a fucking militia of what you think are unbeatable honed warriors, and they lose to some witch. The goofy fucking goobers come in the same day. Like, your reputation is gone, man. Or the poor war general. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, getting his sword taken by a Goofy Goober.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah,
That must have been him.
the fish guy from the Goofy Goobers took my sword. Fuck. Like, oh, sucks to be
That
you.
thieving bastard.
Doesn't really strike terror in the heart of anybody. Like, oh, the Goofy Goobers, yeah, they killed Jack the Ripper. Hmm.
You know, that could be a tactical advantage. Maybe we'll think. Maybe. I mean, like, nobody expects the Goofy Goobers to roll up and do shit.
Very true. Let's see. We got Dragonborn, a Kobold, I always forget what is Tingery. He's a
fish.
Yeah, but what is his actual race called?
Fish?
Good Samaritan.
He is most definitely not a good Samaritan.
He hasn't done anything too bad. Then we got a dwarf and an elf. And an
I don't know. I have a bone to pick with that fish.
With our fish or the other fish?
What other fish?
Didn't we meet another fish? Maybe not.
I don't know.
I don't think there was there. No, I don't think there was another fish.
No, I don't think there was either. I think somebody's losing their mind.
Well, we've been in the Feywild for a while now. It's possible.
It's been 2 days.
In 2 days? God. Why haven't we
But
slept?
has it even been? I don't even think it has been a full 2 days. I think it's been like a day.
All right.
Yeah, I
Triton.
mean,
That's what it's called. They're called Tritons.
the fish guys. Yeah.
Yep, sorry. I don't know why I always forget that. We'll work on it.
All right. Anyways, you guys coming?
Oh yeah, right behind you.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
As he opens up the doors and goes in, it's a pretty nice place. It seems to have some class, some style to it potentially, but you see once you get a little bit further in, there appears to be a lot of tents and camps being placed out, almost as if like this whole house or castle-like house appeared to serve as more of a refugee place. As you see a lot of people who appear to also be some injured, but most of them look to be more civilian kind of people. That more of in the way of different kind of species of Fae. Some of them appear to be human. Some of them appear to be... Yeah, some of them appear to be human.
You know, this might be a bad time, but Callum, I think I need to know. It's been bothering me since you ever mentioned it. What the fuck are you?
I'm an Aasimar. Yeah, you didn't know that?
What is an Aasimar?
Yeah, what?
So we try to blend in to our surroundings as much as we can. So we look a lot like humans or humanoids, but we're kind of like...
I would used to look ugly and fleshy.
Because
hold
if you
up.
saw our real image, you'd burn your minds and your eyes would bleed. No, I don't know.
Moore's just gonna poke him and goes, "Feels human enough."
Yeah, I mean,
Are you
it's,
sure?
know, yeah.
I
parents
think you're
were
lying to me.
Both Aasimars, my sister and brothers, and are all Aasimars. It's just
How do you know they're Aasimars?
Because my grandparents came from the Aasimar homeland.
Yeah, but what if they're lying to you?
I've never considered it. I also don't think that humans bleed black.
You bleed black?
That sounds like you have a medical condition. I may be no doctor, but I don't think anything's supposed to bleed black.
Can I look at your blood? Just like a few drops. Just a little bit.
Yeah, the next time I'm bleeding heavily, you can just look at me. It happens
No.
quite often.
No, like, can I just like just a small paper cut. Come on.
Yeah, sure. And he holds out his finger.
So
He's asking to cut you. Oh my god.
Don't use the poison daggers, though. Actually,
Okay. Well,
wait.
I have to poison them for them to be poison daggers.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Poke or cut.
I'm
or
just
whatever.
gonna like poke his index finger very slowly and just get a few drops in a vial.
It hurts.
It is
Yeah.
a fucking poke. You have like taken life-threatening injuries. This shouldn't hurt that much.
They still hurt. But... Yeah, you see like little few drops of kind of a black blood.
Huh. I think he wasn't lying.
Mort, do you bleed black?
No,
I mean,
I
like you're
think-
black on the outside.
no, I don't.
whoa.
Oh. Your blood is lame.
Your
Well,
blood
he is a black
lame.
dragonborn. What do you mean, whoa? He's literally a black dragonborn. Look at him.
I
would
just
imagine
thought it
his-
was funny.
Blood probably has bits
Oh.
of toxin in it or something.
That man drinks
Oh,
poison for
okay.
breakfast.
Well, I'm not exactly keen on tasting another's blood to find out if it is toxic. If I had to guess, probably.
Hey, I think we're here to meet people, by the way. We should probably.
Yeah, probably. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of amused just eating some jerky.
They do have food.
Oh, food. Oh,
I will tell you though, this is purple jerky.
What is purple jerky?
It looks exactly like beef jerky, but it's straight up the color purple.
it looks exactly like it smells.
So who are we
Hmm.
supposed to meet? I mean, you've got quite the shanty town built inside of here.
Yeah, this was a make sure. Give me a second. I was on the wrong page. Okay. Yeah, sorry, he's a little bit of a planner. He's over here. He's think of him as the leader of this entire group, the one that keeps everything afloat. And here now you will see what looks to be a couple of people. Da, da.
Why are there a couple people there? Are they dating?
Jacob. We can date.
What if we kiss on the battle bus? Haha, just kidding.
Unless.
Oh my goodness. Who three people who are around this table that looks like there are plans being written and discussed potentially about at the moment until they all kind of stop, noticing you guys kind of coming in with one of them or two members, as you hear from I can do this, right? Oh no. No, press the wrong thing. There we go. Hear from this guy. What's that behind me? Hello, are you new guests?
Are we guests?
Brick? They're basically, I think, potentially capable combatants who can help our cause, but at least for now, they need a place to stay.
Yeah, we're a
He
little lost.
this guy here says, well, that's a shame, but that's not up for me to decide. But uh, he points to over here, which appears to be, which I'll zoom in a little bit for you here. Appears to be some type of fishman in the similarities to a buddy of yours, Tengiri. A couple facial features appear to be somewhat similar as well, strangely enough. As he proceeds to look at you all, okay, yeah, here we go. As he looks at you all and he says, I am Kaya Durga. What do you all have business here for? I'm assuming from what Brick has already said, it's mostly for a place to stay for now. But will you planning to actually help the High Striders?
Well, from what you've heard and what we've experienced, you're our best bet for now.
Then would you care to sit in for a bit of explanation? As I'm sure with the way of what it seems like, none of you know what's going on here.
Yeah, we really don't.
Yeah, we just kind of got here today. And by here I mean the Feywild. So it's been a weird one.
Well, I guess come gather around then for now.
Pardon?
He was saying to come gather around the table.
Who's my character? Oh, there he is.
As now I have to go here. For now, he is going to kind of show off bits and parts of the map, trying to explain to you guys kind of a general location of this kind of faction war that's going on between them. As he starts to explain to you the actual kind of factions themselves. I can't specifically find the information here, so I'm going to go with this offhanded. And to say, as he says, first of all, we're here, and what shows to kind of be a more bottom left section of the map. The High Striders, we are freedom fighters, basically. People who believe everyone should have free rights and equality amongst all of us. But in the Feywild, that is quite hard if not everybody takes hand in hand. So, more than anything, we are trying to survive. As he points to the land in the top left, Mother Nature's disciples. They are a very strange sort, as they appear to be somewhat harmless as long as you don't get in their way, but they are known to turn people very quickly to their side if needed. So I would just be warned of that faction. He points to the top right, which is the opposite side of his kind of faction, the Dark Drow, as they call themselves, oppressors, if you will, people who believe in, dare I say, slavery of all sorts of things. Enslaving redcaps, making them do their dirty work. They are the epitome of what we don't want to be. They'll take more if they can from you. They will. I don't even know what I should say, but anything called? Give me a second. That's smart people.
All good. You know, one day, Jackson, we're gonna have to bring in Chloe again. And
Yeah,
Farron.
I know, right?
Dude, anytime I think of our duo, I just think of them instantly, and I get so fucking excited all over again.
Yeah, we gotta
It-
play him.
it-
That's fun playing.
We have to.
God, what a fun fucking character.
They're so stupid, dude. It was great. They actually did shit too, though. That's incredible.
Yeah, that was like lightning in a bottle shit.
I don't know. I don't know if we'll be able to like fully recreate that experience. That was hard to even get off to begin with.
I'm sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome, welcome.
And that leaves us with our last faction to the bottom right of the map. The Barbixies. A fearful sort. It appears to be, dare I say something as scary as this, barbarian pixies that appear to have been riding on smaller dragons. To say the least how scary that could be, I don't think I need to go further into that.
I gotta be honest. They sound pretty fucking awesome.
Well, I've gotten a little bit of information. I've heard they've been under new management recently, so I've no idea what could come of it, but for now they're someone to stay away from. I'll say that at least.
No kid.
Find the barbarian pixies.
Yeah, so
Me when I pixie the barbarian.
so after explaining all that, you kind of appeared from his side of how things are between him and the other factions. He will explain to you a little bit about the Fey Wild stuff you've already kind of heard from, as well as a little bit of the areas around in the actual place. You will find out a lot of this is more refugee kind of place, but there are people kind of around that are making certain things, potentially like potions and supplies of the sorts, as well as food, seeing as the guy in front of you looks definitely well fed. Outside of that, it's mostly a lot of kind of sleeping areas. He said that he will also say that, you know, you can make yourself comfortable, etc., etc. However, come by probably anytime sooner rather than later, like get your rest as you can. They probably will call on you to help, because you guys look to be of more capable combatants.
I think we have a job now, gentlemen.
I guess we do.
Or at least a faction of people that aren't trying to enslave us.
Yeah, I know,
I-
right?
I'd say that's a step up in the right direction.
After all that, though, he will say, the guy behind you, which is, you find out that his name is Brick, will chime up again, and it says, he's like, so how's the rest of the crew doing? He says that
Rest.
in general to kind of like, it sounds like, to the group, but he more so is directing that towards his group. The crew is not back yet on their expedition, but they have rowed out on their snorses and they should be back any time at this point. I'm hoping sooner rather than later, but if anything, we give it a day before we really call to emergencies here. Right. Just starting to get worried about them is all. It's understandably so. But for now, we have company, and that should take Prosper for right now, and we'll talk more about it later. He's like, he kind of like accepts that and just goes on for now. Anyways, get your rest, take a look around, have some eat. Just, I do ask that you guys help us in our time of need. We're all trying to proceed into this fight and fight for everybody, essentially.
Let me make this clear to you. We will help you for now. But if there is a chance to go back to our original realm, I am ditching you on the drop of a hat.
Honesty, I like it! You hear from your left side. The big guy next to you, as he kind of like, doesn't grapple you, but it's like a grapple hug, like, yeah!
Mort just clicks his tongue and goes, so don't get too comfortable with us around. We're not always going to be here.
Ah, but funny lizard folk.
I will spit acid on you. Let me go.
Yeah, how's it feel to be picked up, Mort?
I will throw you.
Yeah, good luck getting out of this grip first, bitch.
I start leaking acid.
He lets you go.
Uh-oh. More piddled on the carpet.
Mort, the fuck up! I hate that.
The great
God damn
sage
you.
piddled on the carpet?
Shut up.
So, I mean, what do you need help with around here? I mean, we have skills and abilities that we can definitely, you know, like, we're capable fighters, but we have other things we can do too.
Listen, I could poison water supplies. Just get me in the fucking area.
Yeah, you can do that.
That's a thought, but here a lot of water supplies can come from literally who knows where, so finding a general water supply would be needed if you were to try to do something as such as sabotage for any enemy bases, but that is to be discussed at later. For now, I would ask if you guys, I don't know, tend to the snorses.
The what?
Tend to the snorses. Oh,
What's
I'm
a
sorry,
snorse?
you guys aren't from here. I need to get back to doing this. Would you mind taking them as you hear his name is Riggs? This one? Yeah, I got it. Come on, guys. I'll show you the way.
Right.
He will proceed to basically go out the way that you guys had came from in the first place and proceed to be all the way over here on the right of the map. And upon seeing this, you see that these appear to be horse-sized snails who are kind of just at the moment roaming about. Clip clops, but it sounds like with a squishy noise.
Oh gosh.
And this is how you travel? I mean, these things, are they fast?
I mean, can you outrun a cheetah?
Shit, maybe.
Shit, man.
Well, I would be impressed if anything could, to be honest. But they're probably half as fast as that.
So they're the speed of a horse. Okay, the name's making sense.
Yes, we have many sources, and well, we're a little bit short right now because a couple of our raid crew went out to basically search for a couple of things potentially, but I'm starting to get worried about it as they've been gone for a little bit longer than they usually are.
Were they looking for a mech like Brick was, or are they looking for something else?
Well, mostly they were just looking around for supplies, but we were kind of getting desperate, and they went more towards the what is it called? Mother Nature's territory at the moment. And
Oh.
I know we don't want to really mess with the Barbixies either, but I don't know how I feel about it.
Has your leader, Mr. Durga back there, has he tried to make like an alliance with any of the other factions, or is everybody
We've
just out?
tried many times. It's almost due impossible. We all have different ways of thinking, and grabs a bottle of what looks to be alcohol and starts.
Oh, well. So I mean, you guys are just all full-blown civil war here. Like y'all all just want to control the Feywild. You're in your own ways.
We don't particularly want to do that. We just more so want to free up the land and make it more free use for everybody. Like I said, we're the freedom fighters, the High Striders.
Makes sense. Everybody likes power to some degree or another, and freedom, all that good stuff.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting myself sidetracked. We're here for the sources.
Oh yeah.
So you see, you just have to come over here, grab some brushes, and grab those clamps. Yes, that one. Also grab that kind of weird looking chisel in the shape of a scythe. You're gonna need that for the scallops. Make sure that you also grab onto this. I know it looks just like a mango. I promise you, it is basically a shampoo. Make sure that you also rub it a couple times before you do it, so that way you actually understand that it brings out the most of its kind of like pulpiness to it. Yes. I think that's enough. I think that's enough. Now come over here, and he points out all the snails' dirty feet. And by feet, I mean all of their kind of like, it's almost like little lines of its snail like body in the way of tiny feet. So there's like 16 feet on each side. You want to give me an animal handling check?
Sure.
Yeah. Animal handling. Roll.
Forgot this was a fucking stat. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, 18.
Look at that. We're natural Snorse hat wranglers.
Wow, you guys are.
I
pretty
don't
good
like
at
that
this.
one.
Look at that.
Hey,
Look at
you
that.
all are pretty good at this. As you sees that all three of you had completed your own snores so fast that you guys were able to complete the fourth one together in like a speed record of time. They all look like pristine, shining schnorses now. And you even see one kind of hopping around a little bit.
Wow. Huh.
I think no snails could jump.
They only jump like 10 feet in the air, but they are jumping.
Only? Holy shit!
Like, what? Ah. Cool. Well, these things are different than what I was expecting. For some reason, I was really expecting slow moving and just bad.
Oh no,
But-
these are like one of the best. This is like one of the best creatures you could use to travel in these Feylands.
Why is it a snail then?
He offers you a saddle on the snail.
Okay.
It was offered towards Mort though.
Oh.
Shit, why
Yeah.
not?
Ride the snores.
You
I
get
hop
on the
on the snores.
Schnorse. Give me an animal handling as he slaps the back of the Schnorse.
Uh,
That. Thanks.
animal handling again?
Yes.
I'm gonna fucking eat that. That one's not bad.
It starts going in like a direction, another direction, another direction within like a span of 10 seconds as you are barely hanging onto the back of the shell. You are like loosely being like woven in the air like you're a flag right now. But you manage to hang on as it kind of stops and slows down and comes to a complete stop.
That was a thing. Indeed.
You guys don't eat snorses, do you? Like when they die or anything?
I mean,
No, why
are
would we?
snails edible? I mean, I assume snails are kind of edible, but I don't really think they're very
I don't-
nutritious or like helpful.
Snorse meat is very toxic.
Well,
Toxic?
Calm down. We're not killing the snorses.
Well, I was just gonna ask if they had any dead bodies laying around.
I mean, not at the very moment. We buried most of them.
Wait. Can I dig one up?
What? No.
Just let me
jot
know
it-
when one dies.
Yeah, jot it down in case we find any dead snorses.
Okay.
Don't question it.
It's more. It's not extremely toxic, but okay.
He's got a thing. It's a thing. Don't worry. This is normal.
We're not normal. Just keep that in your head. We are very much not normal.
This is true. We're very odd people.
I can see that.
I hope you do, but
Speaking of Riggs, what are you from here? Like,
Oh,
might be a rude question, but
actually, you're not wrong. I'm not from here. I'm indeed a human.
so how did you get here?
Okay, here we go. He says, well, it was a bit of, it might sound like a bit of a weird story, but I'm assuming you guys kind of stick around. We humans and maybe some other people have ended up into the Fey realm due to a kind of accident. Generally, most native species don't live to tell the tale of the Feywild, except for a handful of adventurers, of course, but
well, I'm built different.
amen. Anyways, I don't know if this is known in your world or wherever you come from, but where we went, it was a story that only my dad told me. He said it was a peaceful day. You could smell the fresh air of nature, and the humongous turds we get left with from time to time. But I look over. This is in his perspective, by the way. I look over from our lovely stone beds at your amazing red-headed mother, who was still holding you and your brother, which is me, Riggs, and my brother over there, Scraps. You would have probably seen him as he's the bigger one. He talked about his precious baby boys, blah blah blah. You know the whole dad thing, but he had told us he'd let us both sleep that day, as he tended to some work. He was in the works of inventing this material using the sheep's skin. He was gonna call it something like parchment. I don't know. I think it might have been a little bit far off, but not sure what he would have really used it for. It's not really a point to it, I personally thought, but now that I've been more into inventing stuff myself, I can see where I got it from. But he had told me he just looked over the horizon and he saw something. The sky more blue than ever that day, as it looked like a big blue explosion that looked big enough to engulf the whole world up itself. Everyone give me a history check.
This is my best stat.
A 9. Let's go.
You'll beat me.
I don't even see the 9, but yeah. Mort, you're the only one who knows this. He is talking about the mana explosion, the one from where you guys actually came from, the one that happened basically more than 600 years ago.
Oh dear.
Oh, sorry, wait, no. I should say it more specifically. He's talking about the calamity which happened 530 years ago. There we go. And then he proceeded to talk about how he went as fast as he could. He covered both of us and Mother with his body, and that's when he felt something like a rush inside of him. The force that overtook kind of all of us, that blew us all away. I'm not sure how to explain it. It happened so fast, and even in my memory when I was a kid, it all happened so fast, and I'm not sure what happened after that. As what he told us, he had woken up holding both of us in his arms still, as he felt kind of bristles of jelly-like leaf was tickling his ear, and sprang to look around to see he's not where he was before, and appears to be in the Fey realm, and from there, that's kind of how we started to be.
Wow. So you've been here like 20 years, maybe.
Give or take. My father is not of the living anymore, though, but it was nice while he was still around.
Well,
But enough about us. I mean, me. What about you guys? How did you guys end up down here, or up here, or however you want to say it?
I'm gonna let them answer this one.
So we were in. So there's this rat kingdom under the kingdom we were like working in, and then they took 2 of my magic bags, and then they put 1 bag in the other bag.
What's a magic bag?
Like these, and I'm gonna just show him one of the fucking remaining pockets, and just like open up the fucking subspace portal.
Egad, what is that?
A magic bag.
It looks like a tile black hole, but contained?
So, it's like a sub-dimension.
He pulls out
He-
notes.
So, like, put your hand in.
He puts hand
Do
in.
not put your hand in it. Oh God, why would he do that?
So you notice how, like, if you feel around, there's a lot more space in the tiny pockets.
It's quite intriguing. It feels like you have. What do you have in your bag?
Which bag do I give him? I guess I wouldn't want him to foam around in the poison bag, so. I guess the one that just, like, holds my clothes and shit.
It feels like variations of cloth in here.
Well, yeah. I mean, do you want the bag full of acid?
Wait, what?
Don't question me.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, it's a thing.
So, thank you for your knowledge and enlightenment. This
Any-
is a new discovery.
Anyways, back to it. If you put a magic bag inside a magic bag, it kind of rips a hole in reality. You know, like so. And if you go through said hole, you end up in a different realm.
Yep, that explains it.
There
it sounds like
is
you're-
no the way to choose which realm you're going. You are rolling dice.
It sounds like
Figuratively.
you have a lot of knowledge there. Wow. I'm sorry, I never even asked. What is your name? What did they call you?
I'm Mort, the Great Sage.
Ah, Mort, the Great Sage. It's nice to officially meet you.
Mort's face is just like so ecstatic. He's having so much fun right now.
And what about you two? Do you guys have any great nicknames?
My name's Callum.
Sap.
Oh.
I,
Okay. He just looks
Yeah.
very disappointed. He was expecting more. Do tell me, do you have any more inspiration that you could give me the great sage?
Oh, sorry, say that again? I was not. I tuned out.
Do you have any more pieces of information or anything else that I could take inspiration off the great sage Mort?
Not for now.
Oh, I see.
I may enclose some information later, but not for now.
Oh, alright. Well,
Dude, this shit is so great.
anyways, if you guys want to, you can feel free to go back in and have a seat down, maybe eat something, as it's just now kind of starting to get dark.
Yeah, I think that sounds great.
oh my God, food! I would love nothing more. Oh wait. You guys have drinks, right?
Of course.
Oh, thank the gods! I just want to forget everything that's happened up until this point.
Well, I mean, I am a god if you want to thank me.
I have a bone to pick with you.
I don't really get your problem with him.
I don't really either.
You don't need to get it. You need to stay the fuck away from me.
He's just scratching his head, confused.
That's whatever.
Storm off. I don't even want to look at that man. That thing.
Can Aquarius please follow him?
He's just looking at you. You're the great sage.
True, I am the great sage.
Uh,
I want food. I'm hungry. Let's go get food.
All right, yeah, I'm done to eat. I could use some rest. We've been going for so long. It's like I lost track of time here.
So, you guys enter on in, getting your own kind of food and rations from what seems to be kind of like almost like a soup person, like giving out rations, giving you all kind of your own chowder bowl. And what looks to be a blue juice that gets squeezed out of an almost berry like plant from above.
Blueberry juice?
Morgos, whatever kills you, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And just drink.
Consume the feed.
There's no con checks or anything that need to be made. The drink tastes like blue Kool-Aid without sugar. And the chowder just tastes kind of like, it tastes like a mixture between a potato kind of like soup with some weird kind of almost tasting like mystery meat. I only say mystery meat because it's not a meat you're familiar with, but it doesn't taste the worst. It's more grimy though.
It doesn't go down the easiest, but it's not bad.
This is the best thing I've had in one day.
And if any of you guys want seconds, it does look like they have plenty at the moment.
Oh yeah, I'm going for as much as I'm allowed.
Sap can have my second bowl.
This kobold is munching down. He is consuming, and he's consumed 3 bowls at this point.
Hey,
For a little man, he holds a lot of food. Yeah, cow? What?
I've been
sorry.
waiting to ask you something for a long time. Every
I'm
now and then.
not single.
What? No, that's not what I was going to ask you.
What? Oh, okay.
So every now and then I've noticed you cast or you do kind of magical things that look very familiar to me. Are you a cleric?
His happy face and mood instantly wiped off his face. And he looks at you with a grave expression. He's gonna glance over to Aquarius and then to Mort and then back at you. I mean, it's complicated.
I'm just gonna fucking shake his head a bit.
What that? You dick, stop it! What the fuck was that about?
You shake his head, and his eyes don't roll back, but his eyes get really big and wide, like the pupils get really big and wide as he starts to have flashbacks about his past. Only he sees it though, so this is more of like a PTSD right now.
I get complicated. Yeah.
I'm gonna shake his head again.
He comes.
Now I'm pretty much fully fucking unresponsive. I'm just staring miles and miles away from your perspective.
You feel like he's staring through you at this point.
I'm just gonna wave my hands in front of his eyes. Hello.
There's no reaction.
Well, he's unresponsive. Let's eat some more.
I think I mean, you can have. Well, he already ate my other bowl, but yeah, you can eat more. I'm good. I'm gonna do some writing. And Callum pulls out a little journal and a journal and just kind of starts scratching away.
And with that, it's up to you guys if you want to do any bit of RP, as this will be the last bit that you guys will get to do here, as this will be also a long rest and the end of your guys' part for today.
So I pick up Sap because he's still unresponsive, right?
For at least the next 5 to 10 minutes, yeah.
Hey Callum, you want to see what we can do to him before he wakes up?
He looks up real slowly, closes the book. Oh yeah.
You just see this guy, the guy, the brick. You guys see Brick from earlier with the Sharpie behind you guys. Like it's not like a real shot, like a pen.
Dude, I look at him and there is a fucking huge ass grin on Mord's face. Oh, I think we're gonna get along just fine. Alright, what are we drawing?
He did the most basic thing and started it off by drawing like the swirly mustache on him.
Get the glasses on him too.
Callum
We should
draws the
draw
glasses.
eyes on his eyelids. Can I just try and close his eyes?
Do you think that it's up to
Well, he's really far into the PTSD.
I mean, if he tries to, I think the more he fucks with me, the worse it's gonna get. So as they go to do that, you'll see me start to shake a bit.
he just starts profusely twitching.
I'm seeing how far you're willing to fuck with me until you push it too far.
Okay, hand me the Sharpie. Hand me the Sharpie.
He hands it off.
I'm gonna draw the eyes, the open eyes on his eyelids.
That will bring him back if you do that.
That'll push me over the edge or wake me up type deal.
You can choose if it's like you're snapped back into reality crazy or not. But that did snap you back if he pokes you in the eye.
Well, no, I'm doing it very light because I'm the goat. What do you mean?
You're still getting poked in the eye.
Dog. It's a fucking eyelid. There, you can only go so light without them noticing.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand versus perception.
Hold up, yeah. Let me roll sleight of hand.
Yeah, let's fucking see this.
Yeah, let me see the sleight of hand.
Yo, 17. Give me that shit.
Where is perception? There you are. Make this a normal roll.
No.
21. Yo.
Do I finish the eyes at least?
No, you got halfway before you woke up.
You get part of an eye.
As he comes to his senses and opens his eyes, I poke his eye.
You poke my eye?
Yeah.
At first he's zoned out, then he starts shaking from you guys fucking with him. And then as you finally snap him back with a fucking marker in my eyeball, he is going to he's going to bonus action rage, and he's going to grab you by your throat as a grapple attack and lift you up off the floor.
Which one of us?
Roll the grapple.
More, whichever one's the closest, doesn't matter.
Well, more
Roll
was
the
one
grapple,
that was
pussy.
closest.
I'm trying to figure out what that would be.
I'm
Actions
gonna
and
say that we're all around you, so you could have a pick.
I guess it doesn't. But that kind of is just unarmed strike for a grapple. Like, would it work the same? I can't actually.
think it's an athletics check.
I think it's an athletics check
Athletics?
versus a strength saving throw.
Alright, here. Where the fuck is my athletics? And then, since I'm in a rage, features and traits, where the fuck is this?
You know what? You got 2 hands. I'm gonna say you're doing this to both of us. Fuck it.
I would love to
Advantage
see
on
it.
strength checks.
Oh my
Alright.
goodness, you're not doing it to both of them.
Attempting to, at least.
Bro's like 3 feet tall. He can only grapple one of us.
You can grab something.
20 plus 5, and then I roll it again since it's with advantage,
No.
being a strength check.
Jesus.
Oh, no.
He
Yeah, you're raging, I think. Don't you have advantage on strength when you're raging?
I thought.
Yeah, he does. That's.
Yeah, I
he
do.
did- He rolled it for the.
Yeah, so with the 20.
You rolled it with the 22, but he give me another roll because we're putting Callum in this. It's another advantage roll.
Oh, another advantage? Alright. So
Okay.
there was a 22, and then there was an 18.
So the 22 does get Mort. The 18 does not get Callum.
Ah!
You fucking and I'm going to like just hold him above. Like his eyes are so fucked up right now. One eye is like damn near pitch black. The other one is small as a like. He's lost his fucking mind for a little second.
okay.
He's just screaming at you, like
Mort's
shaking violently.
Mort's gonna do this really funny thing. So last session, I remembered this. I rolled a 6, so I am going to pop a pot, and transform into a bird with the alchemist pot.
Okay.
Jesus, dog is really gonna fucking fly away.
Well, they only last a day. Like,
Oh Christ!
Does he-
This is gonna be a funny chase scene.
Mort is now a. You know what? What's fun? What's a funny ass bird? Mort's a pelican.
Oh god.
Mort is a pelican, just flying above fucking. Just flying slightly out of reach of sap.
I've gone with ostrich. Oh my fuck, that's true.
That's true.
That's so true.
This pelican is now annoying the heck out of Sap, and are you going to attempt to chase it?
Oh, I'm gonna do more than chase. I'm gonna grab a nearby chair and attempt to hit it with it. I'm gonna throw it at it.
Ooh,
Like I am currently trying to kill him.
give me an unarmed attack. Oh my
25.
god! The
And
other-
that's not with advantage, mind you.
Oh,
I mean, you can fish for the nat 20, but I don't think you're gonna get it.
Fuck it, let's do it. One more. Come on, nat 20, baby.
Oh,
No, it's just a 25.
All right, roll your damage. As a flying,
Would
as a
that be
flying
improvised weapon? I'm.
yes.
Alright, I'll
Oh,
just
yeah.
count it as. Right. Improvise. I guess it's not a thing, so just put down as unarmed strike.
Yeah, that's fine.
I would just
call it an
4.
trick. As
Yeah,
a flying
so
chair
four-
comes up the
Pelican gets a
bird.
fucking chair thrown at him, and it smacks the shit out of him, and Mort just goes flying. Mort's over here with the chair, bro. Mort.
And then he's gonna use all his movement to try and chase him down. He's going after you right now.
Hold up, let's roll initiative.
Yeah, I want to fucking roll initiative. Let's.
Oh my
Sam, calm down. Calm down. It's okay.
You
I gotta
fucking. You tricked me.
Oh my goodness.
We were just trying to prank you.
Oh, I did-
It's okay. We're not actually messing. We're done. We're done.
You
We're stopping.
fucking.
Mort unshapeshifts, but he is just laughing.
This dude literally
He is
just starts
laughing.
backing up like he was never a part of this. Anybody else who was also saw this? Not a part of this.
Everybody's doing that. Like,
Wait, is Callum going into the initiative or is he staying out?
I will. Why not?
Oh my goodness, okay.
Oh, big man's getting involved. Oh shit, a 19!
Oh lord.
Callum, you are about to see the mess that is about to happen from whatever this your kobold friend decides to do here. So it's kind of your choice to go in or
let say that you guys have a surprise round on Callum because I did not see this going this way.
He has agreed to a surprise round. Callum is.
I say I should go because he just threw a chair at me.
That's true. I agree with him on this sentiment.
I will skip both Callum and Sap then and let Mord first of all try to get up from the chair that has been thrown on top of you. Give me a strength saving throw as a bird.
No, I'm unmorphing. I can choose to cancel it, I think.
I don't know.
Because it's literally just a spell effect.
Okay.
So Mort is Mort now, and Mort is just fucking laughing. Mort is having way too much fun. What does Mort do? You know, that's the funniest thing I can do. You know, I'm gonna take a fucking. Hold up.
It's really odd that kill it penalty prestidigitation. Oh well.
Hold up. I'm looking up magical properties real quick.
Yo, I got that Kraft mac and cheese. Yo, mac and cheese. Okay. Yo,
Ricky
yo. Kraft and cheese, man. Thank you.
Crafting that
Cheese.
mac and cheese.
So
I don't know how this has gone so far down the path, but
because he kept on fucking with me mid PTSD attack, bro. Okay? Tell me one motherfucker who has done that to a veteran in real life and came out unscathed.
Oh,
Nobody.
I am going.
Nobody.
I'm gonna have fun, right? So, I'm gonna pull out just like a dagger, and I'm gonna use magical tinkering to give it the fucking. So you can give it any magical property, right? So I'm gonna give it dragging. I'm gonna give the dagger dragging property. Which, hold up, let me roll a 1d4 real quick.
Dragon. I don't think I've actually ever heard of that.
Yeah.
I just looked it up, so.
I think it is a thing, but it's not a very oftenly used.
Yeah, 1. So I'm gonna cast Thorn Whip using dragging. Thorn Whip. You know, I'll just roll a 1d20. I don't know how much the modifier would be.
It would be based on whatever your spell modifier is, which you're.
Oh, +6.
There you go.
/R 1d20 +6. 24.
Yeah, that is. Unfortunately, I'm not built like Jesus.
And Mort is just going to. He's not even going to go for damage. He's just going to tie you up with this whip from a distance and then start running while laughing.
Oh no.
Have fun, Callum! And Mort's just fucking. Mort's booking it.
Are you booking it with him, or is it like he's just stuck?
I'm tying it around.
There you
Wait,
go.
that would be really funny. I'm just gonna drag him around for like 30 feet of movement speed.
Oh my goodness! Wherever you left off, like 30 feet, but he'll be 30 feet behind. So, Bob, you'll probably hit like some camps, some statues, some
I'm gonna
tables.
move him so he hits this. He's gonna hit this, and he's gonna hit this.
Bink, bink.
God.
I'm assuming I take damage on doing this.
This is fake damage. This is like FU damage. So it's more psychological at this point than it is.
And I guess that will be my turn.
Still surprised. Let Sap go next.
I'm
Oh,
still
Callum's
surprised.
not doing anything.
Callum's so in
All
shock.
right, is there like
He's just, I have him as he's just surprised by how out of hand this got so fast. He's
as
just,
you,
oh god.
as you are passing by Brick here, he's just like giving you a what the WTF face.
is there a way to break free of this? Like, I just want to try and muscle my way out of it.
I think there is.
I think it's just like it's a grapple check basically.
Yeah, I think
Just a
it's
grapple save?
Okay.
All
I
right,
think
and
it's
then,
my strength versus your strength save.
all right.
I think the DC on Thorn Whip. Let's see.
Yeah, that's a natural 20.
Yeah, I mean,
For
he's got that
23.
shit.
Right, so
unless you
as he's
also get a
dragging
nat
me
20.
around across this last fucking tent, I'm gonna break free for a brief second. I'm gonna fucking grab one of the pythons off the ground. I'm going to pull onto the rope before it dissipates as a means to like pull me up, and I'm going to sprint at him, and I'm going to attempt to stab him with it.
All right.
So just another improvised weapon attack, I guess.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hold up. Let me see. I know there's something here I can do with this. Give me a brief second. Yeah, and I'm going to. Well, raging. Yeah, I'm going to use frenzy on this. So I'm going to try and stab him and then stab him again. Where the fuck is this?
Maybe.
Bob. Oh, wait, shit. Actually, let me check. I don't know if raging affects melee attacks.
It does. It gives it like a plus 2, I think, right now. No, you're at a plus 3, I think, right now. For damage.
Oh, for damage. Oh, okay. I thought it was like to hit.
I think if you use frenzy, don't you get advantage to hit?
Oh, no, he's right. It does give bonus damage. Okay. It's not actually to hit. It's just bonus damage. All right. So that was a 15 to hit, and then for the bonus action, it is a 19 to hit.
The 19 hits. Oh, the 15 hit. Wait, no, I have something boosting my AC, don't I? Am I bugging? Give me a sec. Yeah, I'm 5th level. The thing hits. The 19 hits.
I bet you get hit for a grand total of 6 damage. I know it says 4, but it's 6 because of the rage. He's just gonna fucking swipe at you, miss, and then just lunge and just stab into your abdomen with this fucking tent. What's the word? I'm just calling it a python. I'm assuming that's what it is. And that's just going to end my turn. He's like frothing at the mouth with anger right now. You're laughing, only pushing him even further. Why won't you stop?
More, it is your turn, but you will visibly see as this creature, aka Bricky, starts to get close to you, almost like he wants to do something about this.
Fucking wild.
We're having fun. Sap, what's your like max hit points?
Do whatever you gotta do, mate.
No, like, what's your max hit points? I'm just curious.
I can't say, man. I want you to hit me with all you got.
Well, I'm not hitting you.
Yeah, it's like the max is 49.
What are you at right now?
27. But most
No.
damages have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're trying to do
it
this.
wasn't a damage thing. It just
Yeah.
It
wouldn't
was
work.
sleep. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You're going to try and sleep me. For a second, I thought you were going to try and hit me with fucking Blight, and you were like, will this kill your character? I'm like, don't try it. Don't try it. Don't find out. I don't know.
Power word kill? What?
You know what? I'm just gonna do it
Yeah.
anyways. Slash R 5d8. Nah. Slow rolls, slow rolls.
You
What-
start like closing your eyes a little bit, Sap, but you're like still
This
up.
wasn't meant to like make him pass out. This is just to make him calm down a bit.
Nothing. Not even slightly. He's in a fucking furious frenzy right now. Eyes closed for a second, they come back, they're now fucking bloodshot. Like, you see the blood vessels nearly popping out of his eyeball.
Mort starts laughing at that.
Bastard! Fuck off!
Mort's just gonna fucking healing word himself.
Oh, your turn though. Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's bonus action.
Yeah, I forgot.
And with that, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, it's Callum's go.
Seeing Brick starting to get involved now, that's when Callum kind of snaps back and just casts Calm Emotions on all three of them.
Alright, what's
Get a
this save for it?
Charisma saving throw.
Charisma 14, say aye, baby, heart of the cards. Nah.
Ah.
Nah. 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 I want to see Brick's roll in the chat. Brick, is he chill? Is big Brickin'?
You want Brick's roll? Hold on.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
I want to
Big
see if he's
chillin'.
big brickin'. That's what I'm gonna say. Just big brickin'.
Brick's got like a plus 20 to this shit.
He
Yeah,
got a
Yeah,
14.
actually, I'm a 44.
He's secretly a bard.
He got a
Oh,
14.
he met it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He what?
Yeah, he met it. He got 14.
Cool. Well, I cast Calm Emotions, and I can at least Sap and Mort kind of become less hostile, or I should say.
The sad part is the fact that you guys both failed means that Sap, you do start to come back to your senses, whether you might still have feelings or not about this, but more, your emotions have also calmed down, so now you've stopped having as much as a good time, and you have started to be like, it's not that funny.
No, I'm still chuckling.
That's not as funny. It's still funny.
Just bringing the balance back to it. And then he just kind of walks me like, guys, we can't destroy this place. Let's Sap, I'm sorry. I won't mess with
Mort
you.
is fucking laughing with something
you go
impaling him
catatonic.
currently.
Fucking Titan still in his stomach.
Hey Sap, can you take this out my stomach?
Do I have a bonus action that can heal everybody? I don't think I do.
He's
We're about a long rest. It don't really matter.
I know. Yep, that's a Callum's thing.
Y'all are kind of freaky.
Sorry.
he's gonna drop to the ground. And as his rage ends, he's gonna look very tired. There's gonna be bags under his eyes, and he's just gonna sit there for a couple of seconds, breathing heavily.
Let's get some rest and rebuild these tents that we bashed around a bit.
But it was funny. You can admit it was really funny.
He's gonna stand up, And as he's gonna start walking out, gonna look at him and say, "Stay the fuck away from me." He's gonna walk out.
Should we follow him? I'm actually gonna say you should follow him. I'm gonna rebuild these.
How mad are you?
Some time.
How mad am I? Oh
Ye-
God.
Yeah, like, are you just like, what are you doing? I want to know specifically, what are you doing?
He's probably just gonna get away from this place about a mile or two, just find somewhere quiet to sit down and try and calm down. He's more upset than actually angry, but he's definitely pissy.
So, the moment that you started getting to be about here, could you give me a perception check with disadvantage?
This is man. Oh yeah, right. Why the fuck is it giving me so many options to roll? Like, bro,
Uh,
click it and it says, what the fuck is super advantage? Okay, anyways.
super.
Times.
Yeah, it's just 3
That's
times.
what I have fucking your mom.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy how you
Callum,
got a nat one all 3 times, bro.
Callum and Sav, or not Sav, sorry. Callum and Mort, give me just a normal perception check.
Sure.
Passive doesn't do it.
17.
13. I rolled
So-
without advantage.
Callum doesn't see this, at least not until someone else might point it out. Sap definitely doesn't see this coming, as Mort definitely sees this coming and might be laughing even louder. As you guys see this kobold going out, being very upset, going his way for right now. You see as this giant flying thing comes down, swoops up, and takes him. It looked to be some black creature, but it was a little fast.
Are you fucking kidding me? Did you really just pull like a vulture move on my ass? Like an eagle spotting a little fucking chihuahua? Is that what just happened?
And
What the fuck was that, man?
now Sap is now on a new adventure at the moment, so we'll see what happens to him next time we come back to you guys.
Dog, what the fuck, man? God damn it!
I'm just gonna fucking look at the one dude who brought us here and go, hey, is he gonna die? Do we need to save him right now?
Yeah, if you don't want him to be dead, you might.
Fucking gone. He's gone.
Mort dashes out the fucking door, right?
Hey, you hear from the side. Take the snorses. As it's the person who was talking to you that you were the great sage earlier brought out some snorses for you to take, 2 specifically.
Alright, Callum, we got an adventure! And he's still chuckling!
Oh god.
Both of you give me
You
animal
really fucking.
handling for those snorses.
You shouldn't have left!
You shouldn't have fucking dick! Fuck you! Oh my god! This is what? I got fucking snatched up like a bag of bread at a Walmart? Like, how the fuck am I supposed to predict that?
Like with the fade to black moment.
Oh.
That's a.
Callum, you are somehow an expert. You almost feel like at riding horses, and this feels like it's a horse, just shaped in a different way. So you know your way around handling this snorse very well already. You're like, this is pretty easy. Mort not having the best time, but he's finding it out slowly. He's like, come on. As the snorse is giving him a bit of trouble.
He's still chuckling.
Yeah. And yeah. That is where we left. That's where we leave off Team 2. I think that's Team 2. I mean,
That's team one. That's team one.
Team 1.
You're in mute.
Yeah, I am too.
As that will bring us back to the other side. Uh, team two, how's it going?
Not bad.
I'm still here.
Yeah, it was quite a ride. It appears this session.
Yeah.
But continuing on. Where are you? Over here, you guys were? No. Here we go. Actually, I don't need to bring those. Boop. Second here. As we now enter upon to the other side, the other group, Tengiri, Teravac, and Erebath, you guys have made your way further deeper into wherever it is that you could even possibly get to right now, as you guys have gotten to a point where the blinking on your bag on the blinker has stopped blinking, and you don't really hear the clip clop squishy noises anymore. But you find yourself in a more what seems to be colorful forest you're kind of entering upon at this point. One with many variety of colors, obviously, but very vibrantly. Like, it looks very bright.
Okay, that sounds cool. I still see the castle map right now.
Yeah, we're not there yet. Meaning that I'm not showing it yet. That's why I'm getting to it. So do you guys want to enter upon this forest or no?
I don't know. What is everyone else saying? Is Bram even here?
Yeah, I'm.
Uh, well, we get. Seems like the only way forward is forward, right?
Yeah, I mean the snail things are behind us.
Is it getting dark for us too?
It's starting to get darker, but it still is very bright with all the vibrant colors around.
Okay. Yeah. I'll enter.
Do y'all so you all enter all of you who do actually enter, give me a wisdom saving throw.
This is for a charm?
No. This is not a charm, this is not a fear, this is something else. Erebath, you're not really affected by it. Tengiri, Teravac, you feel a sense of an aura kind of rush over you. The sense of like you feeling like a little happy in this place. Almost involuntarily like, but not completely. It's you still have your own sense of mind and everything. Nothing's been warped. You just kind of have a new feeling in you.
Man, I ever tell you guys how much I like surfing?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I guess not. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like I just got done doing that.
I just feel weird.
Well, I always had a good time when I was surfing, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just not used to this, I guess, but it's all right.
Would you care to get further into the surfing?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not.
It's all good. Up to you.
Yeah, we need to keep moving forward. This isn't time. It ain't quite time for a flashback yet.
As we as you guys continue on, uh, you come to what you hear in this kind of forest that you guys are making your way through. It sounds to be a type of rushing water. What sounds to be more of like a river, but in the distance, not very hard to see. It looks like white kind of outline of a couple of four-legged creatures in the distance that appears to be in the direction of the sound of the water.
Can we make perception checks?
If you want to, yeah.
Could I make a? Could I roll for stealth to approach them?
If you want to, yeah.
Ooh.
Dang. Well, now I can basically just put you on the map. Here we go. There you go. You can perfectly Terravac, even from your distance very farther away. You can easily see the more details of what looks to be that to be said of a very mystical legendary creature known as a unicorn. Tengiri is already on his way to getting closer to these things, and these things do not see him.
Okay. Those. Shoot, these are some big horses.
I want to telepathically say to them, they're not horses.
They're still freaking huge.
They're unicorns.
Since when did unicorns have wings?
In the Fey realm, they may. I'm not sure. No, what I'm saying is I'd be careful approaching them. Sometimes they can be known to get aggressive defending themselves.
Hmm. Let's see. What should I do? I'm gonna get closer, and I guess I'm gonna break stealth and just say greetings.
This thing stops drinking the water that it was drinking from, turns its head towards you, and you hear a voice inside your head. Hello there! As it turns its head in confusion at you.
Oh, I heard that in my head.
Yep.
Yeah. Hello there. How's the water?
It's quite lovely drinking conditions, but who are you?
I'm well. I'm I'm Tengary, and I'm not from around here, as you may or may not already be able to tell. Uh, there's two creatures on this map here. Are they both? Can I tell which one's talking to me?
Yeah, the one in the one over here is talking to you.
Okay,
Its head is pointed at you.
gotcha. You, I feel like I've seen a creature like you, but only in myth. And again, I am in the Feywild, aren't I?
Correct.
So,
But I feel like there's a deeper meaning in you. One that isn't telling me who you really are.
well, well, like I said, my name's Tengary. I'm a Triton, and I'm from the material realm. I got my coming here was not by my choice, uh, and I'm not alone here either. And I'll kind of turn around and kind of motion over to Teravak and Erevoth.
I'm gonna telepathically ask Stunty, do you think it's a good idea for us to go up to that goodly creature?
Probably not us.
Oh,
It's gonna get awkward if we don't, so I guess let's try to act nice and see what happens.
It just stares and watches.
Just gonna nod my head at it.
I guess I'll wave.
Tell them to come closer.
um, if you're okay with that, I will. I'll say, hey, they these they seem decent. You guys want to come on out here?
Stunty, you go first. I got a bad feeling. This is telepathically, by the way. I got a bad feeling because of the
Mighty
crown. I get a bad feeling because of the tiara.
Since I resisted the thing, can I do like a perception check
Sure.
for the surroundings for anything? It would be odd.
It's all odd, but I know what you mean. So go ahead. It is at the very moment exactly as it seems.
Okay. I guess I'll get a little closer.
Um, like I said, I'm Tengary. Do you have a name?
They call me Pontifex. And with that, you also hear it in your head now, Erevoth.
I'm gonna pull my hood up over my head to cover the crown. I'm not going invisible, but then I'll walk up.
As you do so, you walk up. And it appears nothing happens. Continuing on though, Erevoth and Tangier, you still both hear the voice in your head. So what brings you here?
We we were untimely thrown through a dimensional portal, and thankfully, we were lucky to end up here and not somewhere worse. We're from like I said, both of us, all three of us, we're from the material realm.
Oh, so are you all trying to go home, or is there something more?
To be honest with you, I don't really have much. Coming here was not intentional, so going home doesn't sound all too bad of a idea. Although it's not just even us three, we're not alone. We came through here with three others.
Yeah, I could sense somewhat of your guilt if you would do something like that.
Well, you're right.
I'm being told. I'm going to BRB real quick because someone needs something, but I will say, by the way, you're Teravac, no matter how close that you kind of get, it doesn't seem like you're getting to hear the same thing that they're hearing. As if you're not hearing anything else. Or not hearing anything else.
Kill the unicorns.
No. I was hoping. Be cool if one of them was named Charlie.
I'm back. There we go. Now I just need to also fix the cameras because moving people. There we go. All right. What was the last thing Tinguri had said?
I think I had said something about you said something about me having guilt, and I said, well, in a way, I mean, I certainly would like to go home, but there's others that came through with us who would probably appreciate the same thing. I don't even know where they're at right now.
Well, why not find them?
Well,
You could hear this whole conversation right now, Airboth.
Okay.
yeah. We're not quite sure where to start looking. We don't know if we're in the Feywild, but we don't know where they got sent. Or what part of the Fey realm they're in.
Well, I don't know why or how some things can happen, but I have something that might be of help if you help me.
We have. Can you sense the others? Perhaps one was a kobold, the other was a dragonborn, and I believe the other was human.
Tracking them should be of no problem.
Okay, what would you have me do then?
Simple. Play me in a game of dragon chess. As this thing magically summons up a dragon chessboard in front of you.
Okay. I must play the game, but what happens if I lose?
Then you try again.
Oh, I see.
I'm bored.
That's that I. Hmm. How are you're bored yet? This is the Feywild. I imagine there's not much to do, or
Not
I'll play.
particularly.
Who's your friend? Who's the other? The other.
We ignore them for now. They're someone a little less talkative.
Oh, I see. Uh, sure. I accept. I accept your offer to play this game.
Yeah, roll me an intelligence check.
Okay.
You have somehow put your guys' self into a double dragon horde, which is our example word of saying a tie.
Oh, uh, that was interesting. I honestly I expect to lose, but good game.
Yes, now let's just play again.
Okay.
And he'll basically just keep going as long as he needs to.
Well, he just won that game.
Airmoth and Teravac, you just see Ted Geary is playing dragon chess against this giant unicorn type of thingy.
A little weird, but okay.
I mean, stranger things have happened. Well, expected that. Oh, what say you, Mr. Pontifex? Another game?
Why, of course.
Ooh. Oh!
He beat you in 3 turns. It's quite disappointing from last one.
Chess was never my game. I liked surfing better.
That sounds like it brings a sense of happiness into your voice.
It's pretty fun. Helps to. It's how us Tritons get around in the material plane.
You don't just have wings?
No, we don't. No, there has never been a winged Triton that I know of.
Maybe not everything has wings like it does in the Feywild. But that is to say that a lot of things do. Would you care for another game?
Oh, I think we've exhausted the. I think you've basically seen the skill level I'm playing at, and I'm not sure how fun these games were for you.
Well, what about your friends?
I'm not sure. Hey, anyone here good at chess?
Not really.
Oh, come on, do either of you have an intelligence modifier better than a -1?
I have a 1. Fletch might, or Teravac might have a better one.
I mean, he's not going to know what's going on because he can't hear any conversation, so he's just going to look at you both like you're crazy.
Yeah, he's been looking at probably Ted Geary play with this with this horse-like creature just casually playing dragon chess. That's all. That's all the context he's gotten.
I mean, well, uh, if well, I suppose that was a nice little bout of games. Have you any means of tracking our friends? Could you point us in the right direction?
But why? You've not won the game.
Was not aware I had to win to get favor, but I suppose.
If any of you win, it'd be fine too.
All right, one. I will play once more, and then maybe after that, Erebos should have a game. I mean, who can say when we're all back home and our time exploring is over? Who would want to? Who wouldn't want to be able to say that? Tell their friends that yes, I played chess with a unicorn.
Or you could just call me Ponyfex. But I guess you're not wrong.
Is your kind or your kind doesn't exist on the material plane. I don't believe in the ones. Even if you did, you certainly traveled here. But once more, nope.
You lost in like 5 turns.
I get you.
Bro, what is the like blunder where you lose in like 3 turns, 2 turns, 3 turns?
Talking about the queen, where they move the pawn around and they can just instantly
Yeah.
checkmate through the queen. I can't remember what it's called.
The Queen's Gambit, I thought?
No, that's the Queen's
No.
Gambit. It was no. This is like where you literally move the wrong pawn at the start of the game.
And you
after,
fucking
like
lose basically.
and the queen immediately checkmates you.
Oh
It
my
is
goodness.
a 2-turn mate.
The 2-turn tumble.
Shoot. You want to try and give it a roll there, Mr. Bram?
I can, but I don't know if I do much better than you.
Look, I'm playing with a -1, and you've got a +1. You're.
That's valid. Nah, he's right for that.
Do you care to play a game?
Yeah.
Nope.
All right, you've tried once. I shall try again.
Ooh, this is
Y'all are-
fun as he now sets up multiple boards. You keep going.
Ow!
Oh no, he got too cocky.
I love
Tagiri.
how we nat 20s and it's still 19.
I told you I have a -1.
It's so funny though. Just
I have
seeing green on a 19 is funny
The-
as fuck, dog.
The cockiness on this somewhat thing that you could think it's a unicorn is just in shock as it is lost in your double reverse sweep onto the knight.
Oh gosh. But it took him having to play 2 people at once for that to happen, I'll say.
You still got him.
I had to cut his I split his attention in half. All right. Gotta say that's a good game.
I won't argue the results. You've won fair and square. As he looks around, do you have a bag?
Yeah, I have a bag of holding.
He puts his kind of unicorn ass in your face and just tells you to groom his tail.
What?
Groom my tail for the answers you seek.
Okay. I do this.
Do you do into the bag or you just groom a tail?
What? I don't understand what the bag's for. I literally this. What is this? I don't even.
Uh, he tells you to put the bag like under the tail.
Oh. Oh. Sure.
Give me an animal handling check while you're grooming it.
Yep. Ooh.
You are pretty good, It's starting to enjoy. It's like yeah. Get deep in the hair as you see every time you groom it down, it looks like more and more sparkles and glitter. Maybe some flowers here and there on the tail are just going all down into the bag.
Interesting.
By the time that you finish grooming enough, it looks like you've got a good amount of unicorn dust, and it tells you if you think about the people you're trying to find, blow this and it'll lead you in the direction.
Can you guys please do sap last? Just for the fucking flavor.
I don't know. What if we did him first? That'd be interesting.
I don't know, whatever you think is funnier. I'm not the one with the dust.
My bad. My bad is Mac here. Oh, I'm not here to.
I didn't hear anything Seth just said.
Same, but it's
Oh,
okay.
don't worry about it. No more.
Well, I appreciate your I appreciate the offering of the dust here, and I bid you farewell. I'm gonna take a pinch of this, and I don't know. I'm gonna think of Callum and just take and blow some of this dust into the wind.
It starts to travel, like the dust starts to travel in a direction almost followed by wind, and it looks like it's going down a path down the water at the very moment.
Which way down the water?
Left on the map, but there's more land across the way.
Okay.
And with that leaves it up to you if you want to follow the dust or not.
I think I will. I'll look back over at Teravac and just kind of say, come on, I think I know a way to the others. I think.
All right.
How deep is this water?
The water itself is like probably like 6 feet.
Okay. It's been a while since I've had a swim. I'm gonna jump in and use my. I'm actually gonna get my head below the water and gonna use my amphibious abilities to actually inhale it, see how the water tastes. I can breathe the water.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Sure. Got a 16.
As you inhale this water, you start to realize this is some heavily mana infused water. Magic is strewn all about through this water, and as you take it in, your body starts to kind of like almost blink with a bit of like damage. It feels like here and there a couple times, but it after a little bit of what almost feels like reconstruction, you feel different. Different enough in a way that now you gain a +1 in any stat.
Any stat of my, any core stat of my choice, you say?
Yep.
What do I got? What do I got? What do I got? Shoot. What should I do here, guys? I got two stats that are odd numbers. Should I gain wisdom or should I gain strength?
Wait, what's happening?
I made a gamble and it paid off, and I'm getting a +1 to a stat, and I'm trying to decide wisdom or strength.
Which is either of them odd?
Yeah,
Both of
either
them?
Uh,
Which one's your main stat?
which
Or-
one do you not have a -1 in?
That's the thing. That putting +1 to my intelligence won't help me at all because I have an 8. It'll stay a -1. So strength or wisdom, people.
Well,
do you-
you're a melee.
oh.
I mean, you're a melee. Strength would probably be better. I'm assuming your sword hits with strength, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm largely I'm melee, or I'm often ranged too.
Yeah, but I'm meaning for melee because I'm guessing your dex is probably maxed or close to max. I would probably go with strength myself.
I got a 16 for dex right now, so it's not max, but it's not lacking.
Well, I mean, what I'm going to tell you with your build and the way that it plays, I would do either strength or dex. It depends if you want more range damage or want more melee. Would be my advice, at least.
Well, I went with strength. Nice. I don't know why I feel different for some reason, and I'll exit the water and I'll go in the direction the dust was.
You just see Tengiri's. Tengiri's got what looks to be a couple of more bluish glowing veins that appear for a second and then kind of like disappear into the skin. Tengiri didn't notice it.
I gotcha. Speaking above the table, if you don't have good con, I advise you at least don't drink the water. I don't think the water touching you is gonna have problems, but I wouldn't drink that unless you feel good about your con saves.
And I'll just follow Tengiri.
Ooh, hey, wait a minute. Can I get out my water? Do I have a water skin with me? I'm gonna fill my water skin with this.
Okay.
Gotcha. I guess we're moving on because I got.
Yes, sirree. But the thing is, that leaves you guys with, if you guys want to talk about anything at all, or RP this is the last bit I have for tonight.
Oh.
I actually think I'm good.
I mean, it's a little. I don't want to leave on a dry note, but I don't got much to add.
It's all good because the technically the high note here is that you guys have finally gotten some type of direction and are now following some sparkly dust to guide your path.
But more funnily, we've got two people on snails chasing a kobold that got snatched by a big ass bird.
I'm personally, you know what? I'm just happy that the unicorn didn't shit in my bag.
You might have got gold though.
Okay, then I might not have been upset.
No, balance it out. Balance it out. But anyways, is that done? Is that are you guys on team 2 good?
I think so. I am, at least. I think Tengiri is.
Yeah, I think so. I'm good. I added my stat here.
Yep. Airboth?
Yeah, good.
All right then. Then thank you everybody so much for watching, and then that'll be tonight's episode of secret endeavors.
Good night.